Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is the Black Manga Critic. We are here for part 22. 22 of the Kingdom Read-A-Thon, y'all. Part 22, man. I wait when you say to just
Are here.
You know what I mean? Hold on, sorry. I always forget to mute it. I always do. This is like a thing, right? I always forget to mute the live sort of like stream and everything like that. I'm gonna do that right now. Again, it's neither here nor there. Welcome to the Kingdom Read-A-Thon, part 22 of it. All right, like this is such a what an occasion! What an occasion! I mean, we're in the coalition arc. It's been a while, y'all. It's been a while, y'all. I'm sorry about that. I am truly. I'm sorry about that. But I'm back. I'm ready. I'm ready to read some of that wholesome Kingdom greatness. All right, wholesome Kingdom greatness. All right, let's get into it. We are starting, as you know, as the title suggests, not suggests, but like says, right, that we are starting at 319. All right, that's where we left off. We had some really cool stuff happen. I mean, once I start reading, I'll remember every single little bit that happened, all the military strategies, all the just wonderful things that have been happening. But we're in some spots. I remember when I left off, Osen was doing his, Osen was doing his thing. Karin thought she was about to just end everything, and then Osen came out of nowhere. But I think that's what we kind of assume. We assume that that's what Osen does, right? He comes out of nowhere. So that's what I thought. Osen did his thing. Karin was like, rats. And we just waiting for that greatness, that coalition greatness to continue. So for everybody that comes through, thank you so much for coming through. As always, whether it's a live chat, whether it's a live stream, whether it's you just watching the videos later on at another date, it brings me a lot of joy. Like to know that you're watching this, that you enjoy the content, that that you're excited when this stuff's coming. It makes me really happy. You know what I mean? So thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm gonna be better about bringing out this content. Last week has been kind of busy for different reasons, not just work. I've been trying to be better about bringing out content even while I'm working. And I think I've been a bit better about that. But I think I have to make sure that I sort of tone down certain things, and that when I do Kingdom, I do it on a Saturday, and when I have the time, because generally I do, and I did it early so that I could really make sure that I do that 3-hour stream. This is gonna be a solid 3-hour stream. One, because I want to make sure that I read as many chapters as possible. Two, I want to make sure that you guys have content so that when, let's say maybe I don't make a video next week or something like that, that you have this good 3-hour chunk of content to look through. All right, so we're going to get it started. 319, y'all. 319, all right? Let's see who's here before we get started. Yo, it's Almighty King. Let's do it. John Boy, what is up? Richardo. Ruisu or Ruisu? The God. But I'm gonna go with the God. I'm gonna go with that. But you just have to call you Richard, right? So I'm gonna go with Richard the God. Okay. And John Boy, of course. Kami-sama is going to. Oh man. All right. Cool. So let's get it started. Y'all. I know more people probably come through as time goes along. That's usually what happens. But we're gonna get it started. 319. All right. Let's do it. Okay. Reporting. The inside of Kankoku Pass was on the verge of falling to a troop of Chu soldiers that had appeared out of the blue. What? Yeah, Chu. They were then destroyed by General Osen from the left battlefield, who appeared at the head of a 10,000-strong army. The left? Osen from the left? The gates of Kankoku Pass have once again been tightly secured? Due to their failure of their gambit and unfavorable conditions on the battlefield, the enemy has retreated back to their positions from before the fighting began. They retreated? No. Though it's only to the positions from before hostilities began, it seems every single coalition army has fallen back. Everybody's like, yeah, as they should, because this is a pretty big victory. It's a really big victory. Haha, that certainly was a concise report. Could it be that had General Osen not shown up when he did, Kankoku Pass would have fallen? That is absolutely correct. We have been well and truly saved by General Osen. The general has fulfilled his role as the shield. His role as the shield? The positioning of our Qin forces this time was clearly split between the two tasks of offense and defense. Our spear would be the Mobu army who broke the Chu, while the Osen army that saved Kankoku Pass in its moment of crisis would be the shield. The armies of those two men are the key to this battle of Kankoku Pass. A large portion of our strategy relied on the performance of those two. And for Osen, who possesses so many unknown factors to have performed to this degree, was truly beyond our expectations. So we were gambling our victory on Mobu and Osen, So what benefits have we reaped from this result? It can be said that we have obtained a huge advantage. It is obvious that the enemy was gambling everything on today's battle. Not only has that failed, but the defeat of the Chu army on top of that is adding insult to injury. With this, the Chu army is now forced to the back foot to be slowly chipped down. On the other hand, our forces will continue to be reinforced by more soldiers from Kanyo here. Furthermore, with the threat of the state of Qi still behind the coalition, they cannot hope to drag this war out for much longer. Of course, we must not become complacent, but if we consider the current turn of events, as well as the position of the opposing side, then it can be said the fall of Kankoku Pass has now become an extremely difficult proposition. And the two individuals, one of them is, I believe one of them is sort of like Sei's partner, I guess, if you want to say it like that. But not really, right? Because what's sort of like what they're kind of showing to be happening here is like, yeah, he's with someone, but like also it's not like he's like, you know, solely having sex with this woman, right? Like he's having sex with other women, and that's where there's gonna be a whole other storyline there, right? With like an illegitimate son, but that's actually gonna be the legitimate heir because that child was procreated first. Right, like you know what I mean? So like he procreated with that woman first, so that child that is going to be born is actually going to be the heir to throne. So that's going to be interesting. But they're happy, you know, they're hugging each other. They did it again, Kochan, right? They really did it. The soldiers of Qin fought so hard. Yeah, Yu-chan, you're bleeding. The coalition hasn't turned around to go back home just yet, but the situation is now completely in our favor. Our men's morale is probably sky high right now. Well, the coalition bastards should all be cowering in low spirits too. Bastards, you say? Thank goodness. I really thought that this might be the end for us. Since my life was just so happy, I got to be together with my beloved king and bear his child. With my beloved Yo-chan at my side too. I was so content that I wondered if it was really okay for me to be this happy, which is why I was sure that something horrifying was just waiting to happen to me. I was sure that everything was going to go bad. Yeah, that's a pretty like realistic thing, like you know, to happen. Like when your life is just like particularly like wonderful, and then you're like in the back of your head, you're like, oh man, I'm just like waiting for like this awful thing to happen, either to yourself or to someone else to just like rain on it. You know what I mean? It's just I'm so sorry, Yu-chan. The truth is I had that or Yo-chan. The truth is I had already given up. Ko-chan, it's the same for me. There is no one in the world who wouldn't have despaired in that situation. But even in such a hopeless situation, they still chose to fight and defy their fate. The people who are fighting for us really are amazing, Ko-chan. Yeah. And talking about Shin, and then he sneezes. Wahaha. Strategist don't know. That's a relief. You look well, Ryu-sen. Seems you're good for tomorrow too. Of course. As I thought, you're wounded pretty bad, Shosa. You can take it easy at the camp for 2 or 3 days. We'll have Sugen look after your men in the meantime. Yeah, sorry about that. If you sleep by my side, maybe I'll get better in just 1 day. With that attitude, 2 days should be all you need. Take care. Let's see, Baihei and the others. Shit, they're like they're dancing, and I think they're like, look like they're naked. Okay, that's interesting. I'm dying here. Kakubi troops are the best. Come on, you guys still need to fight tomorrow. What do you think you're doing getting so drunk like that? It's strategist girl. Tenchan's here. Yeah, don't look. That's really interesting. I really like that. That was really funny. And like 10 comes through and they're all like super embarrassed and stuff. That's funny. Ah, geez, there's so many of you here. Let's see. Baihei, Hyro, Denyu, Dene, and Taku-san are all okay. Good. All right, strategist girl, have a drink too. For working until so late. Not yet. I still need to find the Blue Stone tribe. You really shouldn't push yourself too hard. Your face doesn't look so good. Just take a small break. I'm fine. Since I can't fight on the front lines by shedding blood like you guys, something like this isn't a big deal. She's too cute. You little buck teeth, get your butt over here. Wow, it was an accident, K. Oh, he like hit, hit K. That's funny. Ha ha ha, what's this? Looks like you guys got the party started already. And here I was with some good booze from the Duke himself. So I had the war council go. So they're all having a good time, and Shin and Ten are talking. So I had the war council go. Yeah, everything went just as you said. Thanks to Osen saving Kankoku Pass and Mobu beating the true army, the odds are overwhelmingly in our favor now. Ah, what did the Duke say? He said it's not enough. It's not enough? Yeah. He says we're still missing something for the coalition to give up and go home. I've had something else on my mind too. 10. What do you think? Do you think this is the end of the coalition army? I do. Okay, that was different. I wasn't expecting that response. The reason why the Duke thinks that is probably the reason why the Duke thinks that is probably since the Zhao army hasn't really pulled anything big since the first day, but all the other battlefields have had fierce fighting. The coalition came at us today with everything they had and still failed. It's hard to think that they would have another decisive hand to play later on. See, this is why you're not on that Roboku level 10. Not yet. You're working very hard. And it's cool. And 10, you're awesome. Awesome, one of my favorite characters. But you ain't at that level yet. You're not there. You know what I mean? You already know Roboku got something in the works. Yeah, nicely said, 10. Nicely said, 10. We got this war in the bag. I mean, I get it. Like, I understand it, right? Because, like, I'm reading this as someone who's not in, like, a part of the war. And I'm not fighting. So, like, there's a different kind of bit of clarity, I guess, that I can see than the soldiers. Right? But I understand why they feel like that. And, like, the fact that they've fought so hard and they, like, fought back this massive coalition army. So I get that. But it's like clearly like they're not done, But now that Shin mentions it, there's something nagging me too. I'm sure it's the same thing he's talking about, or the same person rather. Person? Yeah, him. Come on, man. You know Boku. You already know. State of Chu, royal capital Chin. Following Rinbu-kun, now we've lost even Kanmei, king of Chu. King Kortetsu. No, not Kortetsu. Koretsu, sorry. Ultimately, the Chu army proves itself a burden to the entire coalition, resulting in abysmal prospects in toppling Kankoku Pass. This is not but a disgrace upon disgrace. This is not but disgrace upon disgrace for Chu, as crushing walnuts with his bare hands. Oh boy. Dice into mincemeat those imbeciles who have brought shame to Chu the moment their bodies return. Man, no wonder they don't like this king. He was kind of a scumbag. That said, does this mean that it was foolish of me to be stingy when choosing my military contribution to the coalition? What do you say, Renpa? Oh, my boy Renpa. Let's go. I got some tea with me too. Just gotta have some tea with me. Following the Battle of Sanyo, Renpa, the former three great heavens of Zhao, sought asylum in Chu. The people of Chu are different to those of Wei. Even if I took command of the proud Chu army, I would not be of much use in a war as large as this. If you talk of being stingy, Majesty, it would be better to look at the great General Koen. Then, if I were to have Koen and such set out now, do you believe they would be able to reform the Chu army in time? That would be impossible. What? Qin has not recalled the soldiers stationed at their various cities and castles to fight at Kankaku Pass. Instead, they're concentrating on the defense of their respective areas. A wise decision by them. By now, they will have plugged all of the holes that were opened by the coalition army's invasion. If you wish to send reinforcements to Kankaku Pass, you would have to fight your way through them all over again. But if we do nothing, then Chu will be the one guilty of causing this war to fail. This war hasn't been decided as a failure just yet. Everyone here has overlooked one important thing. Who is the most troublesome man to deal with in the coalition army? No. Who is the most dangerous man in all of China right now? Who? None other than Reboku, the man who defeated the last member of Qin's 6 generals, Oki, at Bayo 3 years ago. Reboku of the current 3 great heavens of Zhao. That man has still not yet made a single move in this war. You can be sure that he's still hiding something up his sleeve. The fact that Reboku would disappear from the coalition army that night was only known by a few people in the coalition army, much less anyone in Qin. Reboku, man. Reboku greatness, man. All right. There might be people that do not like Reboku. I like Reboku as a character, right? Like as like a person and stuff like that. I don't like Reboku. I would like for him to die. Right? That's how I feel about it. But I can understand the greatness that is the tactics, the level of tactics from this man. You cannot deny this, right? You cannot deny this. You can't. So that's why, like, for me, like, tactics are huge for me. You know what I mean? That's why, like, I think, like, you know, like, there's certain manga that I enjoy in terms of, like, shonen and stuff like that, like Promised Neverland, Hunter x Hunter, Kingdom, stuff like that. I mean, Kingdom's more so is a seinen, but, like, you know, same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I like that stuff. I like the strategy. I like not, you know, figuring out things, but not being able to figure out things to their sort of, like, ultimate conclusion. You know what I mean? Like, for me, like, I did not think about a coalition army, right? Like I didn't think about every state going against Qin. I didn't think about that. What I did think was, like, that 3 states were going against them: Zhao, Zhao, Wei, and what was the other one? And Chu, I believe. Like that's what I thought. I thought those 3 were going to go against Qin, but I didn't think that the other ones would be involved. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. You know, it's like it takes a good amount of writing to be able to sort of like hide that ultimate sort of conclusion. And I appreciate that. I think that's, like, you know, it shows, like, the levels of in some ways, like the effort that goes into that. That's a lot of effort. You can't just kind of write that up and, like, you know, and then do such a great job with it. Like, so far it's been phenomenal. It's been really good. All right, chapter 320. Whereabouts of the mastermind. Oh boy, you know, this is gonna be a good chapter. There's a bonus manga here. I'm not really concerned about that. Let's just move on. All right, like, they look interesting manga, like manga chapters, but, like, I'm good. All right, so dawn of, like, a new day, daybreak. Need some flags. Coalition Army HQ. The true commander has arrived. We got Cotton has come through. You're late, Cotton. My bad. That's funny. I like that. I like that translation. I don't mind that. So this is Cotton, the 2nd commander. Well, you know, a girl's got things to take care of in the morning. She's huge. Han Army stand-in commander. Chohin, sorry. So, which one of you is the idiot that got his butt kicked by Osen? If it weren't for that little screw-up, Kankaku Pass would be eating our dust right about now. Was it you? No, I am Choin of Han. Oi, you overgrown woman. Did you just call me an idiot? So you're the idiot. Ah, overgrown? Stop, Cotton. We have already finished discussing that topic, but I didn't get to hear anything. And overgrown? That's a bit too much, yo. Personal space, Cotton. Personal space. Saying that to a maiden like me. Don't you say Choin of Han? No. Oi, Commander of Yan. Not a single person who has commented on my height is still alive in this world. Now what? Wahaha. What's this? You're sensitive about your height? You're still plenty stimulating as is. Would you like me to bed you tonight? Yo, dude, what are you doing? You want to die? You want to die? Like, really? Hole, you sure know how to flatter a girl. Cotton, that's enough. Do you have any idea how dire our current circumstances are? Right now, this coalition stands on the brink of ending this campaign on a complete failure. Despite instigating a war on a scale as great as this, if we return empty-handed, having been unable to even breach Kankoku Pass, much less the capital of Kanyo itself, we will become the laughingstocks of the entire world. And if that happens, all of you here, the representatives of your respective states, just what sort of face are you planning on showing to your homeland? Your names will be forever etched in history as buffoons. In that case, the ones who will lose the most face will be Shunshin-kun, who installs himself as commander of the coalition. Shunshin-kun. Gotta remember that. As well as the man that was pulling all the strings from behind, Boku Dono, who doesn't seem to have arrived yet. Raboku still hasn't come. Surely he hasn't gotten so depressed that he's decided to hide in his bed, has he? Raboku has already departed from this coalition army. What? Pick out 1,000 elites from each state's army and send them after me. Those were the last orders he gave me. Wow. I don't know what's going on, y'all, but let's keep reading. Let's keep reading because this is some stuff. This is some stuff. Send 1,000 elites to Raboku. 1,000? That's too little manpower to achieve everything. To achieve anything. More importantly, where is Raboku right now? Oi, Xiao guy. Could it be possible that you knew all about this right from the beginning? Correct. Raboku. Heh. 16th day of the Battle of Kankoku Pass. The Wei and Han armies would simply use their archers to release waves of arrows onto the pass. Unlike the previous day, they made no attempt to climb the walls of the pass itself. While the armies on the other battlefields simply held positions and glared at each other. Heh, I knew it. They run out of ideas to attack us with. Shin got that instinct, man. You know, that's that general's instinct. And he's an instinctive leader, so he already knows something's up. Right? Shin knows something's up. Dukyo knows something's up. You know Dukyo knows what it is. The curtains then fell on the 17th day, which passed in the same. Kanyo. The small city of Kasa, located on the outskirts of the mountains that surround Kanyo. Population 3,000. I hear the coalition's almost about to pack up and go home. Yeah, thank goodness for that. If they got through Kankoku Pass, then Kanyo would have been screwed too. Who knows what would have happened to everyone? Once the war is finished, we'll need to open the gates and get back to work on the field, eh? Seems like the coalition's been pretty quiet yesterday too. Oh, sorry about that. Good. The biggest award is probably going to go to General Mobu. Well, yeah. After all, he's the one who did the Chu-In. Nah, but didn't General Osen save the pass too? Did he? Hey, what's that? Oh boy. We should be wary of the Yan. They have a fair amount of soldiers. You can just leave them to Osen. More importantly, we should reinforce Mobu to keep the Chu in check. Kanyo. Chief, what is it? We've reports that a small city called Kasa has just been attacked by enemies. What? Kasa? Where is the city? Oh. Yo. Man. I gotta be right back because I'm gonna go turn on another light, but I'll be right back. Yo, Raboku could be pulling that stuff, man. Raboku be pulling that stuff, man. Raboku, let's go. What a strange place to be attacked. It's further than in Bu Pass, right? The Southern National Gate on par with Kankoku Pass. Is this some sort of mistake? Apart from Kankoku Pass, there exists one other avenue for invaders to attack Kanyo. As opposed to Kankoku Pass of the North Path, there is Bu Pass of the South Path. However, the fact that the southern path had many stretches of steep inclination that made it unsuitable for moving large armies, as well as the strong defenses of the outposts along the way, meant that enemies scarcely even ever chose it. Incidentally, Casa was located in the middle of that south path, towards the inside and past the gates of Bu Pass. Chief, the small cities of So and Ran have fallen too. It's getting closer to Kanyo? Enemies have invaded the southern path? No, that's impossible. We haven't received any reports of Bu Pass, the entrance of the southern pass, falling. In fact, Bu Pass has yet to even see any combat. Calm down, they're just a few small-sized cities. They're small enough to fall to large-scale bandit raids. Over there is the medium-sized city of Naifu is right past them. Kyoku. Take 1,000 men to Naifu and find out what's happening. Yes, sir. Urgent report. Naifu was attacked and sent a request for reinforcements to the neighboring city of Jinsi. Jinsi then sent a request to Kanyo for aid. What? Even Naifu was under attack? It can't be. Just what on earth is going on? They coming. They coming. we know what's going on. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The records of this era's coalition army war in the Shiji were scattered amongst a number of different texts. What could be gleaned from these texts was that there also existed a detachment force released by the coalition army that attacked Kankoku Pass. And that detachment force would thrust the state of Kin into the pit of despair. Naifu has fallen, but at last, we know who the enemy is. It seems the enemy army is being led by Riboku. We already knew. We already knew, y'all. Riboku greatness, y'all. Riboku! Let's go. Oh, let's go. 321. Let's do it. Let's do it. 321 is entitled Dire Situation. Gotta breathe in that kingdom greatness, y'all. That wholesome kingdom greatness. Stab him, knock him down, kill him. Go, push him in. No good. There's too many. They're climbing up over there too. Incoming. Where are the reinforcements from Kanyo? Aren't they coming to save us? City of Jinshi, located on the southern path. 20th day of the coalition battle. The rear army will be enough to take care of the rest. We should hurry on ahead. Yes, sir. Dire situation. Oh boy, Riboku doing the thing. More than half of the enemies besieging the city of Jinshi have moved on first. They're heading towards Kanyo from the southern path. Riboku. Their forces number between 30,000 and 40,000. Up to 40,000? How in the world did Riboku manage to sneak that many men into the southern pass without going through Bu Pass? He probably split them up, if anything. We can be certain that they did not go through Bu Pass, in which case, no doubt they slipped through the mountains to emerge halfway up the southern pass. But to have moved so many men would have required a fair bit of time. That's right. This isn't something you just pull out of a hat in a moment's notice. Could it be possible, but right from the very start, Riboku was... This isn't the time for us to be leisurely deducing the opponent's trick. Riboku is almost on our doorstep. You are correct. Now that they have passed Jinshi, Kanyo is practically right before their noses. If we do not swiftly formulate some sort of countermeasure against them, Kanyo shall be swallowed by Riboku. Shohei-kun. Show. Send word. Yo, he was pausing. He was like, I don't know. I got to think of something right now. Yo, send word to all of Kanyo's soldiers to prepare for battle. Also, make preparations to lock down every single one of our gates. This is the highest priority emergency. Hurry. That means, at last, the royal capital Kanyo is going to become a battlefield. Yo. Will we be able to hold out? Having sent half its garrison to Kankoku Pass, Kanyo's defenses are somewhat lacking right now. On top of that, Kanyo has never experienced an actual attack from outsiders. In that respect, it certainly cannot be considered a strong city. Furthermore, so long as the coalition army remains staked out at Kankoku Pass, we cannot recall our soldiers back there here either. But at this point, we only have two possible actions left available to us: to hold Kanyo until our dying breaths with what little manpower we have, or to set out for a narrow bottleneck in the southern pass and bring down Riboku there. Set out? Naturally, the latter will require us to act out a number of simulation battles beforehand. If we lose this battle, there will be no one left to defend Kanyo. The clock is ticking. Shobun-kun, your assistance, please. Aye. Bring over the troop and cavalry pieces. Haha, a simulation battle for defeating Riboku. Is something like that even possible? Dear me. At last, we've come to a dire situation. Man, Ryofui is ridiculous. Just gotta stay smiling, man. As I thought, he really is one hell of a man. That Riboku fellow. What is going on? Did she just like kill that dude? Oh, she like put a rock on his head. I was like, what just happened? To send tens of thousands of troops to the southern pass would take numerous days, especially doing it in such a manner without anyone catching on. Ever since the battle started, Riboku has been sending men, a few thousand at a time. But wouldn't the kin have noticed that the enemy were down 40,000 men at the end? As if they would. You need to remember, if it was 120,000 versus 40,000 at the start, twice your number is about the limit a man can sense with intuition alone. And if they simply increase the number of flags in the rear, then there's no way the kin would have noticed. But to have started sending troops right from the beginning, could it be that Riboku saw that this would happen right from when Rinbun-kun was defeated on the first day? That ain't it. Just think of the Zhao army's position during the Battle of Kankoku Pass. I had him pegged as a pretty conservative guy, considering he chose the battlefront furthest to the side, despite being the man who started this whole thing. But I was wrong. He chose that place because it was the closest to the southern path, and therefore the most suitable for sneaking troops into the southern path without anyone noticing. Riboku devised a contingency plan for the worst scenario before we even started fighting. Yo. Everything he does has a purpose behind it. Yeah. His way of thinking is pretty similar to mine. The difference lies in how much thought he gives to the others around him. I'm talking about how he requested 1,000 elites from each state. It's not like they would make it to his battle in time, even if they set off now. The whole point of it is so that later he can say to everyone, our success was not by Zhao hands alone. He's just too good for Riboku. It pisses me off, but to think he's this perfect. If he came up to me making a sweet face, I don't think I'd mind giving him my chastity. Eh? Bruh. And you know what's interesting about that? I mean, bruh, what does she mean by that? You know, I don't know. You know, is it that Cotton is constantly asking dudes asking dudes to have sex with her because she hasn't had sex in the longest of times? Is that what's going on there? I don't know, but Cotton's a funny character. She makes me laugh. She's right now she's funny to me. And I think she kind of is one of my favorites because one, she recognizes the Riboku greatness. But two, she's highly intelligent, right? And she really notes the difference between them, right? The difference between someone like Cotton and someone like Riboku is that Cotton is not nearly as great at recognizing the need to sort of ingratiate themselves with other people in other countries and stuff like that, right? Cotton's just I'm gonna do my thing. This is my plan. Everybody step back. Riboku's Riboku kind of could give off that vibe, but he doesn't, right? Secretly he's everything is for the plan, but he doesn't have that vibe. His vibe is all right, I need to work with these people. I need to work with that people. I need to work on diplomacy. That's a difference. So certain plans or easier for him to sort of enact. And Cotton, like, that's why she's limited. Her plans are limited because her personality is limited. You know, and I think that's great because, like, again, like, it's sort of the stuff that Oki was talking about and other people were talking about. It's not, war is not that simple. It's not just, oh, let's do a simulation battle, da 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 da, and then let's go to war. It's like, yo, you got a lot of the time you have to be magnetic in some way. You know, you have to have, like, your personality has to sort of draw people in, at the very least, and then you kind of have to, like, continuously step that up. You know, the sort of higher you go. So I really love this chapter so far. Having passed the city of Jinsi, the Roboku army closed in on the small cities of Shoko and Ro. Though they might have been small, the low ground of city of Shoku and high ground city of Ro actually functioned as a formidable combination and served as defensive outposts, especially as the city of Ro was situated on the cliffs, allowing them to assist Shoku below. They'll be here soon. Shohei-kun and the others were fully expecting them to buy Kanyo some time. However, enemy attack, they're here. Where are they? Yo, they came down from the steep cliffs. Yo, oh, come on. That's just not fair. From above? No way. Using horses on such a steep cliff? Kinda, you're too far ahead. Yo, look at that. Roboku was formerly a general who served at the region of Ganmon, located to Zhao's north. And due to the fierce clashes between the northern Jiannu, I guess, or Jiannu, I guess is how I pronounce it, Jiannu, tribes in that region, their cavalry had acquired horsemanship of an equal level to the Jiannu. Needless to say, these horsemen were here were the Ganmon cavalry. Kanyo, urgent report. Shoku and Ro have fallen. They have both fallen to the enemy. What? How could this be? For Shoku and Ro with its high-low ground combo to fall this quickly. Is Roboku a monster? Yo, even Sei is like, yo, Sei is sweating right now, sweating bullets. Chief, we're out of time. We should swiftly lock down the gates of Kanyo. No. Defending Kanyo is a hopeless prospect. The city does not have what it takes to stop Roboku. But by this point, we no longer have the time to deliberate. Roboku-sama, this pace is stretching out the troops. Shall we take a break and reorganize the men? No. Maintain this pace and proceed onwards. Have Kaine and the others keep up their pace too. Kanyo is but a mere 2 days of travel anyway. We must arrive at Kanyo as early as possible so as to seal their hand. Uh-oh. Twitch, he like, Roboku got a little twitch. He heard something. Yo, get out of here, man. Yo. Let's go. We're under attack, yo. Let's go, Dukyo and Shin. My guys. Let's go. That's awesome. Let's go, man. Let's do this. Yo, the instinctive generals, yo. Let's go. Enemy attack from our rear. All troops, halt. Enemies incoming from behind. Roboku-sama, that's Dukyo. Yo, what a chapter, though. Oh, my goodness. Let's move on, man. Let's go, Dukyo. Let's go, man. Ugh. I can't stop smiling, man. And my boy Shin. Let's do it. The Roboku army has been struck from behind by one of our armies? Yes, sir. Hyo and he. What? One of our armies is in the south pass? Haven't both Shoku and Ro fallen? Who on earth are they? Sir, we haven't managed to confirm this, but going by the lookout, it appears that the banner of that army displays the Hyo character. Hyo? The Duke Hyo army? As well as the He character too. The He Shin unit? Shin, you're in the Southern Path too? Haha. Looks like this will be able to buy us some time. But this piece of news is so outrageous, it makes you suspect it's a mistaken report. Is it even possible for the good Duke who was fighting at Kankoku Pass to even appear there? He's right. Just what on earth is going on? 4 days earlier, 16th day since the battle began, it did not escape Duke Hyo's gaze. The small dust storms kicked up by the 1,000-man unit sent out by each coalition army. Oh, Duke Hyo, though. Let's go. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Is this really okay to leave our post like this? But there's that other instinctive general too. I can't remember his name. The one with sort of like the two sort of like balls in his hair, who works with Roboku, who's also like a extremely talented instinctive general. I mean, like if Duke Hyo noticed certain things, then they probably already knew that Duke Hyo would arrive on the scene at a particular point. So Roboku must have like a contingency plan for this. That's how I'm thinking about it. That's how I'm thinking about it. Is this really okay to leave our post like this? And with 3,000 of us too? What if the Zhao army moves? And what did the Duke mean anyway? Their real target probably isn't here, he said. Karyo 10. It's just his intuition. Though if he's wrong, we'll be knee deep in turd. But if he's right, then it'll be the worst possible situation. And even our captain himself is. I've got that feeling as well. Take us with you as well, Duke. Compared to the Roboku army that had taken a longer and more roundabout route to avoid being discovered by the many kin outposts in the mountains, Duke Hyo's detachment used the advantage of their home ground to move at full speed while absorbing soldiers from any garrisons they found along the way. They kept running without rest. Thanks to that, they were just able to catch up to the Roboku army's rear with a force numbering 5,000 men. No mistaking it. That's the Roboku army. Look, Duke Hyo's army. The Duke's advance just can't be stopped. It's seriously amazing. Go, Duke Hyo! The enemy's progress can't be halted. They've even broken through the Kai unit. What are you doing? All troops, about turn and reform yourselves. Who are they? Roboku-sama. These narrow passages do not allow us to utilize our formations properly. We should have the HQ pull out from the front and stabilize the troops. Perhaps we should recall the elite cavalry in the vanguard as a precaution too. No, there is no need to call for Kaine and the others. I will take care of them here and now. We are using the Ryudo, Hokushin, Hokureki, Kanto. Take up your core positions. Yes, sir. Make sure you do not miss any of my signals. Yes, sir. Roboku's army is moving out too. Are they planning to fight too? Raise up all the banners of the HQ. We'll be cutting in. Make sure you don't break formation. The flags, that's the enemy HQ. They started moving. Are you trying to run away? So Roboku was over there. You ain't getting away. Wait a sec. That HQ, and that was Shin that said that. Wait a sec. That HQ. They're not running for the outside, but instead heading diagonally towards us? They must be in a panic from being hit by a surprise attack. They're smashing right into their own forces and turning everything into a mess. Yeah, they notice. What? What is this? Yo, look at that bruh. Come on, man. The battlefield looks like a spiral. Due to the enemy HQ cutting into their own ranks, other troops are being pushed aside and creating a wave. Hang on, I've seen something like this before. That's right, it was before the Battle of Kankoku Pass when Duke Hyo was fighting against the Wei army who tried to use a similar technique. That time, the Duke halted his advance, so the whole thing just stopped right there. But this time, thanks to this weird current, we can't get close to them, even though we can see them. No, this flow should lead us right to their HQ. As long as we follow it, I believe it should lead us to the HQ's rear. Dude, no. Sounds good. Let's go. That's what they want you to think, man. Ah, watch out. There's a clump of enemies. Maintain tight formations. It's fine, even if you don't kill any enemies. Ah, the Hishin unit just got split into two. Not good. We're split up from Shindono. We have to go left. Captain, Lieutenant is that way. What? The split is too shallow. Have Kanto move 10 paces to the inside. Yes, sir. No good. We're getting further away from Ensan. God, there's another clump of enemies. Tighten up. Ah, they've been split up again. It's happening elsewhere too. Here and there are scattered enemy placements that go against the flow and split it up. It's like the surface of a flowing river and the leaves that ride on it. But the presence of immovable rocks within the whirlpool cause the leaves to be sent in a different direction. And the rocks that are serving to meticulously divert this flow are being controlled by Riboku. But it's only because we're looking down at this from above that we're able to see what's going on. Anyone that is inside that mess shouldn't be able to make head or tail of what's happening. Even that Wei commander from before had to use a tower with a high vantage point to make this technique possible. Then how is it that Riboku is able to see the entire field while standing on the ground level? Riboku! Riboku greatness, yo. We've been saying it. But we had to say it again. Riboku greatness, y'all. Staying inside that is bad news. We have to go save our men. Karyoten, the more you try to close in on their HQ, the stronger the flow becomes. We have to get everyone out of there. What a technique. With this, all our momentum from the initial charge has been absorbed, and now our men are instead caught in a trap. If we don't hurry, everyone will get captured, and we really will get wiped out. We can't seem to get close to the HQ. Captain, more of us just got split up. It's no good, Shin. We're better off just getting out of this first. We're just going to keep getting shaved down if we keep this up. But Riboku's HQ is right in our sight. We have to break in somehow. I know that we're getting our butts kicked by this weird flow and those clumps of soldiers. But it feels like if we can somehow pick the right direction to go, we should still be able to reach the Zhao HQ. Right direction? What are you talking about, Shin? And it feels like? Is that all you're going by? I can't really explain it well. But that's how Dukyo is getting closer to their HQ. What? Dukyo's unit is still heading right for us. What? Could it be that he's able to read Riboku-sama's Ryudo technique? It can't be. It is useless. This flow might appear simple, but in reality, it is incredibly complicated. Apart from myself, who was set into motion, I am certain there is no one else capable of seeing through it. Oh, Riboku. Riboku. What are you doing? Oh. I gotta keep reading because this is one of those disappointing panels. Look, I'm a Riboku fanboy, y'all. We already know. But and in that sense, this is a really disappointing panel. Why are you making assumptions like that, Riboku? Why are you doing that? Extremely disappointing for Riboku. It's about time we brought this to a close. Have Chobai and I'm gonna go with Chobi though. It might be Chobai though. No, I'm gonna go with Chobi. I feel like where the characters place changes sort of the phonetics of it. So maybe it's not by at the end, but maybe it's B. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with Chobi though. And Chohatsu's units enter the fray. They should be able to catch Dukyo now. Yes, sir. Bring down Dukyo. Ah, the Duke's banners have disappeared. That would appear to be the end. Crash. Haha, I might be the instinctual type, but I can still use little tricks like moving away from my banners. No, that should be instincts too, actually. Well, leaving that aside, that was quite an enjoyable little current you had going there. So you must be the great Blaze, Riboku. You're smaller than I expected. Now then, shall I take that head off your shoulders? Yo! Let's go. Let's go, yo. The hype is so real right now. I can't even. The hype is so real right now, y'all. The hype though. Let's get into it. Hmm. Let's get into it, all right? Chapter 323, Epitome of the Instinctual Type. After, I'm going to get to 325, and then I'm going to check out the chat and see what's going on. He made it? Dukyo has arrived at Riboku's location? Oh, man. Yeah, that's Dukyo for you. Guided by his instincts, Dukyo's eyes have seen right through Riboku's tactics. Some wild stuff, man. Super cool. Riboku-sama, please get back. I would never have imagined that there could exist someone who could conquer my Ryudo. Furthermore, to have achieved it with just instinct is even more unthinkable. Even Zhao's esteemed instinctual general Kesha was not able to decipher this Ryudo a single time. It would appear that you are a man who has surpassed the boundaries of my understanding, a general who is a true epitome of the instinctual type. You have my utmost respect, Dukyo. You really are irritating, Riboku. That calm attitude of yours, despite having your back to the wall right here. I was sure that I was going to cut you down from behind as you ran away while attempting some last-ditch scheme. But it seems that won't be the case. And neither does it look like you've given up. Surely you're not expecting to best me in a duel, are you? Yo, please do not tell me that like he hid Hoken. Like, how would he be able to do that? How could you hide? How could you hide Hoken? I mean, really? You know? They haven't had, how is it, Shin? Has it finished yet? They haven't even started yet. What's the Duke doing? Dukyo, I have never unsheathed my sword. All my battles have been fought with tactics and strategy. Paul, does that mean you still have something up your sleeve now? There is a meaning behind this place being the stage for the finale. A flag? It's getting closer. What's up, Shin? What is it? There's something there? Thud. Conquering the Ryudo was most impressive. But unfortunately, yes! I knew it. I was like, yo, there's no way that Riboku was gonna fight Dukyo. I was like, yo, he's hiding Hoken somewhere. Something in his little pocket, in a forest somewhere, in a mountain. So I knew it. I was like, the second Riboku and Dukyo met, I was like, where is Hoken? Where is my boy? Yes! Kingdom! You cannot fool this man! You cannot fool me! Well, you can't fool me, but not here! Not here! This is so telegraphed. I was like, come on. Come on! Yes! The hype is so real right now. Yes, man! That's all I can do. All I can do is just... Man. Hoken's one of those dudes that like deserves a choir when he like appears anywhere. You know what I mean? Like you just have like like a Harlem choir just come out of nowhere, just you know what I mean? Like they just come out of nowhere, just start like clapping and doing their humming and singing and everything like that, and Hoken just arrives. We already knew though. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, the second Riboku and Dukyo faced off, I was like, and the second Riboku went off by himself with his own army, I knew, like, I was like, where's Hoken? Like, I knew it. I was like, yo, I wasn't gonna say this, but I was like, yo, where's Hoken? Like, no way Riboku doing that by himself, and no way is Riboku beating Dukyo in battle. No. The assumption. The cool and calm. I was like, yo, where's Hoken? Where he at? Where's my boy at? Yo. The one to die here shall be you. Oh my goodness. Hoken is too much, man. He ready. He's so ready. What? Baihei, what's happening? Has something happened to Dukyo? Hoken? Yo, Shin is sweating bullets. Yo, I mean, look, yo, Shin, this panel looks like something out of One Piece, yo. For real. Like Shin is sweating bullets, man. He look like Usopp sweating bullets right now. Is that bad? Is that bad? Quite an ominous looking fellow, aren't you? Who are you? The horses. Yo, the horses are like, nah, we good. We good. We gotta get out of here. Bruh, I am the one who hosts a wild god within me, the one and only man whom the heavens fear, the calamity of the heavens. I am the Bushin. Hoken be my name. Yo! What? Hoken? Did he say Hoken? Then that man is one of Zhao's three great heavens, and also the one at Bio, who I see. So you're the buffoon who slew Oki. Yo, Dukio has no respect for this man at all. I love it. I love it. Yo, this is way too hype, man. I can't. Yo, my heart. Yo. I see. Having seen you, now it all makes sense. Just why Oki managed to be defeated. You do not give off even the slightest hint of being a general. Instead, you are an abnormal existence that gives off an overpowering martial aura. If a genius such as Oki lost to you, it must have been one awfully peculiar. It must have been one awfully peculiar battlefield for someone like you to have showed up in it. Wouldn't you say, Riboku? Well, whatever. If this man is meant to be the last blade in your arsenal, then I will shatter it. I owe Oki that much at least. My lord. Meanwhile, the rest of you are to go after Riboku. What? Understood. Here they come. Protect Riboku-sama. Ha! Things are getting lively, aren't they? Yo, he dropped his shield, though. What? The name is Dukio. If you have a heart, then carve that name. I have no need of your name. All that is needed is for me to judge whether or not you are the real thing. Here I come, boy. Yo, the hype. This is so hype, y'all. Oh my goodness. That's one of the best chapters I've read in a while, man. Man, this chapter was greatness, yo. Yo. Chapter 324, y'all. I gotta look at the chapter from now because that's too much. Chapter 324 is entitled Gigantic Buffoon. Before we get into the chapter, I gotta check out the chat, y'all. Oh my goodness. It's too much. Oh my goodness. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? If you are just listening to it and you can't comment, you're not in the chat, like, that's fine. But yo, 323, y'all. That's one of them. That's one of those kingdom chapters. That's a chapter right there. Oh my goodness. Feels good to be back in that kingdom greatness. Gotta breathe in that kingdom greatness, man. I need that kingdom greatness in my life. Oh, so good. He said, boy. we gotta read this chapter. I gotta see what happens next. All right, let's go. Did you say Hoken? It's really him? Bahe? Yeah, it's him, all right. Hoken. For Hoken to appear after coming this far, thanks to the huge threat the coalition army posed, we completely forgot about him. But him appearing here as part of the Zhao army isn't too surprising. After all, he was their commander-in-chief during Bio, too. Bio. Man, Shin, I mean, that's like legitimately left a mark on Shin. Like Oki's death. Man, I can't wait to see the day where Shin just like demolishes both of them. But I feel like it'll be 10. That'll have to best Riboku as sort of like Shin's strategist. You know what I mean? That combination. Man. Get out of my way, Dukio. Yo, Hoken is ridiculous. Boom. My lord. Thud. Oh, wow. Yo, Hoken is not messing around. Boom, boom. He is coming at him. He's shot. Wow. Even the horse was sent flying. Dukyo-sama. That you would be capable of this much was well within my expectations. Ooh, he got hit, man. Yo, Dukyo, come on, let's go, let's go. My lord, the Duke is being beaten so one-sidedly. Looks like Hoken-sama has gotten even stronger compared to Bio 3 years ago. Yeah, what's the matter? Fighting you is not making a single thing stir within me. You don't say. I can't feel anything from you either. Thanks to that, it's hard for me to pin down the place for me to start a fire in this situation. My lord, by this point, there no longer exists anything for you to set ablaze in these circumstances. Your followers will remain caught in the surroundings for a while yet, due to the Ryudo. Therefore, there will be no reinforcements to come to your aid here. Though you might have splendidly cracked the puzzle to arrive here, you numbered only a few dozen men. Looking at it from another way, you have thrown yourself right into our midst while bringing only your precious few honor guards. And right here we have the overpowering martial might of Hoken. Dukyo, for a while now, even your own ferocity has been lacking. Because you had already realized that with that sharp intuition of yours, that the only thing awaiting you is the fate of defeat. Ha! As expected of Riboku, you certainly know how to demoralize people in a nasty way. Well, I will admit that this man's existence here is quite heavy. But still, Oki truly was one hell of a man. Didn't the rumors say that if it weren't for the arrow in his back, he would have been able to defeat this man? The arrow matters not. Oh, he finally wavered slightly. Hoken, what is a man like you still doing here? I had heard that you were someone who would never have set foot on the battlefield if it weren't for the past you shared with Oki. Are you lost and still chasing after the image of Oki who you weren't able to defeat? Do not get ahead of yourself. I came to the battlefield to understand the strength of Oki, who was not even a path seeker such as I. And I suppose Riboku told you that the answer to that lies on the battlefield? I see. Hoken, I finally have an idea of what you are. You are simply a gigantic buffoon who has yet to realize the huge contradiction within yourself and continues to agonize over it all alone. What is he talking about? Yo, no. Dukyo has touched upon Hoken's true nature. Hoken! The answer certainly does lie on the battlefield. Boom. What? The Duke has finally said Hoken. Let's get into it too. Kill Riboku. They're all fired up again. There are only a few dozen. Get the Bashi unit to finish them off. As expected, Dukyo is not to be underestimated. Commit all of our HQ soldiers to wipe out Dukyo's troops immediately. Do not falter. Keep pushing in. Lieutenant Gakuga. It's Gakuga, I guess. Okay, I'll go with that. It's useless to struggle. Apologies, but I won't allow you even the slightest spark to be lit. Lieutenant Gakuga, my lord, good luck to you. Go on ahead and wait for me. I'll be right along with this guy's head as a souvenir. Yes, sir. Good. All that's left is Dukyo. Shin, Riboku's HQ is finally Dukyo. Move on to the next chapter. 325 is entitled Forward. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Now then, Dukyo. Just hang in there, Dukyo. We're coming right now. Shin. Huh. Is that Shin? He's alone. Dukyo is the only one left in the enemy ranks. What? Is that another unit approaching? There's not that many of them either. Less than 100. Dukyo! Like you're getting past. Don't do it, Dukyo. Even if you call those few soldiers here, nothing will have changed. Do not force me to kill a child, Dukyo. Shin lad. Forward! Yo! Yo, Dukyo is awesome. I love this man. This guy's awesome. Forward! Huh? Eh? Where is he pointing? This is not the place for your flames to burn out. Go onwards to Kanyo, Shin lad. Huh? To Kanyo? To Kanyo? But the Duke, then what are you saying? What are you saying, Dukyo? Dukyo! A shield? It's the Duke's shield. Now then, I've kept you waiting, Hoken. It's about time we brought this to a close. Yo, does Shin just inherit Dukyo's shield? Bruh. Not only did he inherit Oki's glaive, but now he has Dukyo's shield? Yo, Shin is too hype right now, man. Now then, I've kept you waiting, Hoken. Like, that's like on the level of like Luffy inheriting Shanks's hat, right? That once belonged to Gold D. Roger. You know what I mean? Like, it's on that level. Like, it's about time we brought this to a close. You have not resolved to die. You have simply given up on living. You are a weakling. You have no idea at all, do you? You gigantic buffoon. Hoken, just as I thought, you don't feel a single thing. The strength that flows out from one's body. The blazing embers that are spun up by men. That is why you were not able to best Oki. I don't mind enlightening you in Oki's stead. But unlike Oki and all those others who paint the battlefield as a sweet dream, I was born and raised on the battlefield. I dedicated my life to the battle, day in, day out. Compared to Oki, my blade is far more savage than his. Boom. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Ah. Oh, he got his arm. Oh, no. His left arm. I felt that. Oh, no. No. Yo. And then it went from his arm into his side, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Yo. I'll be taking your head with me, Hoken. Boom. What? He's nearly dead, and with only one arm, too. That's the same as what General Oki did. Yo. No, his real target is... Then at the very least, I'll be taking this arm. Oh, he's trying to take this dude's arm. Yo, Dukyo. Let's go. Shin lad, don't ever let your fire die out. Yo, Dukyo. He went out. He's a real one. Dukyo been a real one. Oki was a real one too, but in some ways I feel like Dukyo was more of a real one than Oki. In a weird way. You know what I mean? Be like Dukyo, like I think like for me, like at least the difference is like Dukyo never like really messed around like in a certain way. Like he was always 100. Like he was always 100, right? Like he always was himself, and that was it. And like if you accepted him, like if you were like, yo, this is my guy, then that was it. If you did not, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Like Dukyo is a real one. He's probably the realest one in manga. To me, Dukyo is a real one, man. The epitome of an instinctual real one. Chapter 326, y'all. Just a quick 5 seconds of silence for Dukyo, y'all. Quick 5 seconds of silence for Dukyo. That was. I'm gonna become a great general of the heavens. Oh man. That was rough. All right, chapter 326 is entitled Delicious Wine. That reminds me, there's something I've been wanting to ask you, Dukyo. What is it? Why weren't you a member of Kin's 6 generals? I mean, from what I can see, you're as strong as General Oki and the others and all. The answer is simple. I wasn't interested in those sort of things. That's all. You weren't interested? From what I could see, the 6 of them were people who were pursuing a dream. They set foot onto the battlefield to chase after some sweet dream. And that resonated together with the dream of the war god, King Sho, to emit a fierce strength. But it was different for me. I was born on the battlefield and proceeded to grow up there. For me, the battlefield is my home. And to live is to wage war. King Sho actually sent me numerous summons to return to Kanyo, but I ignored every one of them. I had no need of some glamorous light or dream like the 6 generals. So long as I could fight on the battlefield, emerge victorious, and have delicious wine to sip during the night, then I was completely satisfied. Satisfied with just wine? Even though he's so strong. But that's kind of cool in of itself. In other words, I walked a completely different path compared to those 6. But you seem to get on pretty well with General Oki. Well, of course. This is the battlefield. What's important aren't the thoughts you hold within you, but rather, who can start up the biggest fire? Who can bury the greatest number of enemies? Even if we walk different paths, it's only natural for strong men to gravitate towards one another. Thinking about it now, the times I shared cups with those 6, the wine's taste was on a whole other level. Dukyo, as I thought, you're a man who doesn't lose to the Kin 6. One hell of a great general. The Khan Plains. My first campaign was on one of your battlefields. Though at the time, we thought you were some insane general who didn't give a crap about his own dying men. Right by Denyu. Takusan. You moron. No. We never. But you know, I'm glad that's where I began my career. And even now, it's an honor to be able to fight at your side and share drinks with you like this. Which is why, on the dawn of me becoming a great general of the heavens, I'm gonna have you taste wine that's even more delicious than when you drank with the Kin 6. Fell asleep. Shin lad. Though it might be different to mine, all you need to do is keep walking down your own path. If I had to give you one word of advice, the color of your fire definitely isn't bad. However, it's still a far cry compared to how huge the fires of the Kin 6 generals were. Of course, which is why I'm going to keep getting bigger and bigger from here on. A wine even more delicious than with the Kin 6 generals, you say? I'll be looking forward to that. Man, Shan, he is balling, man. Dukyo. Wait, Shin. Dukyo is dead. He's dead already. It's meaningless to go there now. What are you saying, Heki? Over there is where we avenge the Duke. The enemy commanders Roboku and Hoken are there. There's your meaning. Even if we go, we won't be able to kill them with the few men we have. Even Dukyo and his men couldn't do it. If we go over there, all of us will die. Every last one of us will be cut down without achieving anything. Don't just go deciding like it's impossible. The Duke was killed right before our eyes. Are you telling me to just turn tail and run instead of doing what needs to be done? If you interfere, then even if you're Heki, I'm going to send you flying. Cool your head, you idiot. Whoa, knocked him down. Good. Captain, did you not hear the Duke telling you to go forward? Do you not understand the meaning behind the Duke throwing his shield to you? If we do not pull out and instead keep charging in, then Kanyo will be lost, and Duke Hyo will have died for nothing. Shin. Shin and the others withdrew. The one who took command of them was Heki. Chased them down. They chased them down thoroughly, lest they revive themselves to Kanyo. The Kin troops that had been split up by the Ryudo were able to regroup outside too. However, the 5,000-man army of Duke Hyo had been reduced to 2,000. The 3,000 losses included soldiers from the Duke's retinue who had mounted suicidal charges upon hearing of his death. The remaining 2,000 set off for Kanyo via the southern path, but would lose even more of their numbers from being harassed by Zhao pursuers. Set forth for Kanyo. The commander of this army is Hoken of the Three Great Heavens. This army is comprised of the utmost elites of the coalition states and has defeated the Kin general, Duke Hyo. This will be the greatest possible blow we can strike against Kanyo right now. What did you say? Duke Hyo has been slain? Duke Hyo. Furthermore, the one who defeated him was none other than the commander of the enemy army, Hoken. What? Hoken? Hoken. As expected, they brought him. What of Duke Hyo's army? Were they wiped out? Not quite. 2,000 men managed to escape and are heading for Kanyo. Report. What is it now? Inside Kanyo, riots have broken out within certain areas. Riots? Yes, sir. It's partly due to how close the enemy is, but we cannot control the news anymore. The reports of Duke Hyo's death and that the enemy commander is Hoken has spread out has spread throughout the citizenry. The belief that Kanyo is going to fall has spread everywhere too. Citizens who are trying to escape have clashed with soldiers at the city gates. The gate is locked. Open the gate. Let us out. Open it. That Hoken who killed General Oki is coming. Most of our men are at Kankoku Pass too. Kanyo's finished. Let us out. Don't you want to protect our capital? Back down or we'll draw. Get out of our way. I told you to get back, you traitor to the state. Oh boy. Report. Fires have broken out in various areas of the city. The people are gathering at the north gate, which is yet to be sealed. This isn't the time to be fighting amongst ourselves. So the time has finally come. Any word from Rishi? Shobu-kun, a moment if you would. Oh, Mr. Shi, where have you been until now? I've been keeping an eye on Ryofui's men. Ryofui? Rishi, who has been hiding in the shadows, has begun to move. He summoned the Shukyo and other assassin clans to the royal palace. The Shukyo and others? Are they going to serve as manpower for the siege? Don't be foolish. The only work an assassin performs is assassinations, and their target is most likely the king. What? What on earth are you saying at a time like this? It's precisely because it's a time like this. Do you believe Ryofui is the type of man who would fight Riboku and Hoken to the bitter end? In the event that we are defeated, he would lose all that he's earned up till now. However, right now, there still exists a method for him to minimize his losses. All he needs to do is make some sort of truce with Riboku and offer him a gift so that he may keep his position. In essence, using his forte of negotiation. A truce? How is he meant to do that when things have come this far? But he can't. After all, the objective of the coalition army is the destruction of the state of Qin. In other words, if he were to offer up our king's head and hand over Kanyo without any bloodshed, he will definitely be able to come into the coalition's good graces. Ugh. And Ryofui, get out of here, man. Disgusting. Ugh, disgusting dude. Man. All right, I'm going to be back, y'all. All right, we are back, y'all. We are back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get back into this kingdom greatness, y'all. So far, it's been like awesome. Like these chapters, man. Had a moment of silence for Duke Hyo. I did not handle that particularly well, I don't think. It sucks. You know, it sucks. It does. But let's get back into it. Let's deal with it, all right? Ryo Fui, the scumbag, rears his head. I kind of figured that would be a thing. I didn't know. I didn't think about him assassinating Say, but I thought that he would try to, like, you know, he'd have some plan to like take over during this time. But I didn't think that he would like use the assassins to kill him. That's smart. I like that. I like that. Like it's a Ryo Fui move, you know. Ryo Fui will offer up the king's head and just give up Kanyo without a fight. The city does not have what it takes to stop the Riboku army. Was this what he meant? Chapter 327 is entitled Sei's Decision. How are we even meant to fight an enemy like this? At any rate, we must take care to never leave the king unguarded. From now on, everyone is to be armed at all times. I'll handle the Shukyo assassins, while you will be in charge of guarding His Majesty as well as the Riboku. What? Wait a moment. His Majesty is gone? What? Having noticed Rishi's movements, Master Shi has also hurriedly started taking action. If the king's faction realizes the Chancellor of the State's plan, they might seek to strike the first blow before us. Perhaps we should strengthen his security as a precaution. The Chancellor still has yet to inform me of anything. There is no need for us to do anything just yet. Regardless, we had best go consult Rishi directly. What? Your Majesty? Sei's decision. Why is the king, the one and only person caught right in the center of the storm? But the fact that he's armed himself means he must have realized something is afoot. Is there something that you require of me? Our kingdom stands on the brink of annihilation. I come to ask the opinion of our chief military affairs, who has distanced himself from the four pillars of Ryo. If possible, make it brief. Concerning Kanyo, I am also of the same opinion that a defensive siege battle is a hopeless prospect. Considering our current situation of being on the verge of collapsing from the inside out, it's an obvious conclusion. And with the death of Duke Hyo, we no longer have means of taking the fight to the outside. Not so. There is still one more hand available to us. And that would be Sai. Sai? Wasn't Sai that... Kori, Katsuryo, go on ahead and stall any guests we might have. I shall be remaining here to talk for a while. Oh boy. Later, where is His Majesty? The king's disappearance had thrown the royal palace into a state of panic. And then, in the royal harem. Your Majesty. I'm afraid I didn't have the time to visit. I made you worry, Ko. No, not at all. Has your body been doing well? Yes. The truth is, it used to be very painful. But this time, you've lost some weight, Your Majesty. Is that so? What is going to happen to Kin, to Your Majesty, and the child in my belly? Due to lack of time, I cannot go into detail. The situation is grim. Even if Kanyo itself is a risk, then. But I will not abandon hope, and I shall join the fight as well. As well? Once the battle has started, then until we've reached the decisive moment, no. Until we are victorious, I will not be coming to the royal harem, which is why I took the chance to visit you now. So until we win, I won't be able to meet His Majesty? Then does that mean if we don't win, this will be the last time I see him? Your Majesty, please wait. I think my belly started swelling a tiny bit recently. Just what am I saying? So next time, it's time, Your Majesty. Coming. Don't worry, Ko. I'll definitely come and see you again. He's lying. His Majesty's voice is clearly telling me he's lying. Please don't go. If everyone is just going to die anyway, then at the very least, I want to be together at the end. I want to be together with him. Your Majesty! May fortune be with you. I'll be back. And she just broke down into tears. Yeah, that's rough. Oof. I mean, rough is like an understatement. Like, it's like the person that you love most in this world was like walking off to like, you know, and you thought they were walking up to their death. Like, ah, that's devastating, man. Your Majesty, the only path of resistance available to us is the city of Sai at the end of the southern passage, a city that can truly be said to be located at Kanyo's throat, also known as the Wei River. Due to the river of Isui between Kanyo and Sai, the enemy must first capture Sai before they proceed on to Kanyo. It is as you say. The enemy cannot advance before the fall of Sai. However, the majority of Sai's garrison has already been sent to Kankaku Pass. There are still common citizens. I do believe Sai should have quite a large population. I've considered using Sai as well. To lead an army of commoners against Roboku's army would require a commander on the same level of a great general to be able to rouse the people's hearts. But with the loss of Dukyo, there no longer exists any general in the area who is capable of that. Even I cannot accomplish that. No, there is still one person, though he's not a military commander. Your Majesty, could you mean... That's right. Are the preparations complete? I will go. Yo, that's a king right there, yo. That's that king show greatness, yo. That's that king show greatness. Let's go, Say. I've been waiting for something like this. So far, Say's been kind of been alright, you know, with the conversations with Shin and everything. But this is what I'm talking about. When your country is on the brink, when the chips are legitimately down, what will you do? That's what I'm talking about. I've needed this greatness from Say, not Sai, Say. I'm thinking like Sai from Hikaru no Go. Yeah. But Say, I've needed this greatness from Say. This isn't the end of Kin just yet. Move out. Woo, okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's see what's going on. Chapter 328 is entitled The Vacated Throne. The king has set out from Kanyo? The king has left Kanyo? Impossible. His Majesty has sent out to engage the enemy in a decisive battle at the city of Sai. Meanwhile, Kanyo is to make preparations for any possible situation. Unthinkable for the king himself to take to the field. What about Kanyo or the kingdom? To tell us to just prepare ourselves? Shobun-kun has gone with him too. There's a limit to how selfish you can be. It is because he cannot fight here in Kanyo that His Majesty has chosen to set out. And the reason for that lies with your faction here. What did you say? Just what are you insinuating, Mr. Shi? If you don't know, then try asking your master. What? This sort of reckless action was made far too resolutely for it to have been his decision alone. Shohei-kun, I heard that you met with the king yesterday. Surely you did not offer him advice or anything of that sort, did you? Oh, Shohei-kun, one of my 4 pillars. Yo, please consider the situation, Chancellor of State. I am also the Chief of Kin's military affairs. And right now, everything apart from that is completely inconsequential. Yo, Shohei-kun. Let's go, man. A little bit of respect for Shohei-kun right here. Oh, your words just now certainly aren't light, Shohei-kun. Well, if he's escaped, then there's nothing to be done. I suppose I'll take a seat on this vacated throne and consider what lies ahead. What? What? Wait, you forget yourself, Wii. No matter what time it may be, the throne will always belong to the royalty. Insolent scoundrel. Oh, this putrid, like Disgusting pimple, man. I hate this. I actually hate this guy. I hate this guy. Seikyo. Seikyo-sama. Seikyo. Step aside. Kukuku. Seikyo-sama. You're also not. Stop panicking, Mr. Shi. I talked to him before he left. Before he left? With His Majesty? Yeah. Meanwhile, in the southern pass, was the worn and battered Shin and his entourage. Yeah, he looks tired here. Oof. Man, the sweat, tears, blood. Blood, sweat, and tears, right? That's what they call it? Blood, sweat, and tears? I mean, this, like, Shin encompasses all of that. Including Shin, what was left of Dukyo's army had scrambled for Kanyo while being pursued by the Riboku army. Along the way, they passed by the 3 cities of Kan, Ri, and Ro, situated before Sai. However, they had no choice but to run past all 3 cities, which had been set ablaze by the fierce attack of Riboku's advance party. And even there, they would come under attack once again, losing even more of their numbers. Though they escaped danger, Shin and the others had become so fatigued that they slowly marched on without a word being spoken, until at the end of the southern passage appeared a single city before them. The end? Is it Kanyo? No, that's Sai, the last city in the south path. Once we're past this, we'll be at Kanyo, Shin. Shin? The gates are open. Did they do it for us? Let's stop by there for a bit, get some food. But first, water. Even Shin was exhausted and at the limit. Including Shin, the reason why everyone continued to feel so downcast was because they had lost sight of hope. But by choosing to stop at Sai, what these men would see could truly be said to be, wow. Yo, Shobun-kun is there as well, I believe. It looks like Shobun-kun. And we got Sei, of course. A single ray of light. Sei? A single ray of light shining through the darkness. Shin. Yeah, let's go. Next chapter. 329, y'all. Borrowing a shoulder to lean on is a title of chapter 329. Sei? Shin. Huh? Why are you here? Obviously, I came to fight alongside you. To fight? Sei, Dukyo was killed, and we who are left are all beat up too. The enemy, Riboku and Hoken, will be here soon, and all our generals like Mobu and Kanki are still at Kankaku Pass, which is why I see. But we can still fight. Yeah, we will stop the enemy here, Shin. Sei, is it okay for me to lean on you for just a bit? Sorry. Think nothing of it. How many times have I had to rely on you up until now? That's a really powerful moment, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Really cool. It doesn't look like they're their Sai's official garrison. Yeah, those soldiers seem strangely dignified. Yeah, especially the guy talking to Shin. Yeah, he's the only one with a different air to him compared to everyone else. Just who on earth is he? What? That was the king of Kin? Yep. The king? I think I heard 3,000 man Commander Heki say something like, Your Majesty, too. Wait. Hang on a sec. Wasn't this guy being all casual with him just now? There's no way he could be the king. You think you could fool us like that? I've told you guys before, haven't I? The two of us go way back to when we fought together during his brother's rebellion. Who's going to believe something like that? That was just a fantasy of yours, no matter how you look at it. Now that you mention it, that guy earlier, he looked just like Hyo. You're right. He really is the king. Yep, I see. So that was our king. So we really did have a king. Well, of course we do. Bahei, you just called the king that guy. Wow, you normally wouldn't get to see the king even once in your life. I can brag to my village now. Our king is pretty young, isn't he? His name was Sai-sama, wasn't it? But he really was something, wasn't he? Yeah, it's strange how we seem to shine so much. Wonder what's up with that. That was so lame. For me to get all teary up in front of him. Me of all people. Heh. Well, whatever. Ah, my meat. Wow, where are you going, Shin? To where Sei is. Don't just go casually calling the king like that. You're scaring us here. You guys take the chance to eat up. The fighting's gonna start soon. But maybe Shin actually is some really incredible guy. I don't even know anymore. Nah, he's definitely just an idiot. But he's cheered up at least. So, you finished crying, have you? Shut up. Quit laughing. In the first place, why is the king the one who came here? I heard that Ryofui and Shohei-kun are still being cozy in Kanyo. That's because it's no good. It's no good at all, say. 10. Ah, Shin. You're done crying? Thank goodness. Ah, shut up already. And what's that about no good? The city's defenses have both good and bad points. The good news is that the gates are sturdy, so they won't be broken down quite so easily. The bad news is that the walls definitely can't be considered to be that high. The enemy will be able to reach the top with just their ladders. So it's gonna come down to a melee battle on the walls, eh? But isn't that what a defensive siege battle boils down to anyways? It's not like we can't handle something like that. The problem isn't the city itself. What? The problem is Sai's garrison at the moment is so small it cannot even be considered an army. Including its standing army, the main bulk of its soldiers have been sent to Koku Pass. How many are left? 1,000 men. 1,000? The Roboku army is over 30,000 strong. Our Dukyo army has only got 2,000 remaining too. That's right, Sei. How many did you bring from Kanyo? A bit less than 2,000. Only? That's way too little. It's way too little, isn't it? How come you left Kanyo with only that many men? Various circumstances. That's what I'm asking you. Less than 5,000 against more than 30,000? And they're going to be climbing up all over the place too. Not to mention, the enemies were Boku. Honestly, this isn't even going to be a battle. No, there's still hope. Shobun-kun? My lord, I will now make my report. Sai's population number is roughly 30,000. However, as you might expect, most of the men in fighting shape were sent to Koku Pass. Hence, 20,000 of the remaining citizenry is comprised of children, women, or the elderly. 30,000, you say? I'm relieved that there's still so many left. If we were to add them up, then we could have 35,000. What? Don't tell me you're planning on using the normal civilians to fight for us. Are you? Your Majesty, don't underestimate warfare, say. And half of them are women and children too? Are you pulling my leg? Be quiet, Shin. At this point, we have no choice but to fight using whatever is available to us. Whatever's available, you say? You're not seriously saying women and children count, are you? Say, I think I can understand where you're coming from. Due to how important logistics are in a defensive siege battle, it's also the easiest type of battle for amateurs to contribute in. But before we even get into the tactics and whatnot, if the people don't possess the will to fight, there's no chance they'll be able to participate in a battle. Since none of them are soldiers. I made a few rounds around the city just then, and it seems that in that respect, the city of Sai is hopeless. What do you mean, Ten? Right from the beginning, the city was planning on opening its gates and surrendering to the Roboku army whenever they arrived. It's because they had already given up that all 30,000 of them have remained inside the city. What? What did you say? 10. I understand that this plan is bordering on recklessness, but so long as there still remains a path within even the slightest hope, we have no choice but to take it. If it is impossible for them to fight as they are not soldiers, then it is my task to transform them all into soldiers. We still have some time before Riboku's army arrives. Shin, bring your men over too. I have words for everyone to hear. Ooh, say about to do it. Say about to do it to him. All right, moving on to 330. Oh, man. Ugh. All right. Chapter 330 is entitled Say Addresses. All right, let's go. Hmm. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking at the chat right now. Share the dank, what's up? Right, Cruzon, what's up? Solaris 290, what's up? I'm looking forward to this right now. I'm really looking forward to this. Shout out to everybody that's watching right now, everybody that came through to the live chat. Y'all are awesome. Like seriously, this is like one of those things. Like this makes my Saturday. Like it like colors my Saturday. It makes the rest of the day like awesome, great. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna have to do some vacuuming, a little bit of cleaning. Clean the cat boxes, stuff like that. Maybe do a little bit of laundry. We'll see what's up. But like it makes the day that much better. Having started this readathon, it's awesome. So I'm really looking forward to the speech. Say addresses. Who's that meant to be? Seems he's some soldier from Kanyo. From Kanyo? But it looks like there's only 2,000 of them. By this point, it's too late to do anything with only 2,000. Why did they gather everyone up here? Are we going to be blamed because we were going to surrender? No way. Not like we had a choice. How was Sai with its meager garrison meant to fight a 30,000 man army? That's right. Is this really going to work, Say? They had already made up their minds to surrender. Yeah, if you try to force these people to fight against their will, they might end up revolting against you instead. Silence! My name is Sho Bun-kun, Kin's Chancellor of the Left. Sho Bun-kun. What? Chancellor? A Chancellor? So that's one of Kin's Chancellors. But what is he doing here inside? And the man standing before you is none other than our sovereign, His Majesty, Ase, the 31st King of Kin. What? At that moment, a change occurred in the gathered citizens of Sai. Every single one of them bent their knee, and their restless atmosphere fell silent. For our sake, His Majesty, there are many who broke into tears, especially the elderly who openly wept. We are not worthy. We do not deserve this. How could we have been so foolish? We forgot our purpose as the final bastion before Kanyo, and we were going to open wide our gates to the enemy. How could we have been so foolish? Forgive us, Your Majesty. Please forgive us. Just by finding out he's the king, it's become like this? Well, yeah. The king who you never expect to see in your whole life has instead gone out of his way to pay you a visit. And in this situation, too. They were all scared. They had no army, and the enemy was approaching. Choosing to surrender was a painful choice for them, too. Not a bad opening, but the real thing starts here. Your Majesty. I am Ase, King of Kin. The king is speaking, so that is His Majesty's voice? Hear me well, O people of Sai. Sei's voice clearly conveyed itself across the masses. As you all know, we are currently embroiled in a battle with the 600,000 strong coalition army at Kankoku Pass. Due to the valiant efforts of our soldiers, we have somehow managed to hold Kankoku Pass. However, an enemy detachment of 30,000 troops slipped into the southern passage and is already closing in on this city of Sai, the last line of defense before Kanyo. Though his voice was not overpowering, it possessed a subdued strength. His tone firmly addressed every one of the citizens. The enemy army is led by Riboku and Hoken of the Zhao Three Great Heavens. However, Kanyo has not prepared itself to combat them. Huh? Not prepared? What's he? I'll explain later. Concentrate on Sei's speech for now. In other words, Sai is the last city that can hope to stop the enemy army. I say again, if Sai does not stop the enemy, Kin shall perish. What? But we have barely any soldiers here. I am aware of that. However, we have no choice but to stop them here at Sai. So basically, we have to fight to stop the enemy? I understand that you are terrified. The enemy is powerful, while many of us are women and children. And if you do fight, much blood will be spilt. Many of you will lose your very lives. Excuse me, guys, and everybody else. What if they get What if they get too scared to fight? He's trying to stimulate them to rise themselves up. You can't forcibly turn these people into soldiers. However, it was through the blood and life offered up in the same manner by your fathers and their fathers that Kin was built up to be what it is today. Your lives now are a culmination of that. If we were to surrender or if we were to be defeated, everything will turn to ashes. The history of the state of Kin will end here. Its people shall be slaughtered. Those who survive shall be snatched away along with our lands. They will be taken as slaves to serve the other states, and their children shall be slaves too, and even the children of their children. The only ones who can stop this from happening are you who stand here. I'll fight. Don't be rude. Sit down, Chu. It's fine. Oh, brave youth, what is your name? Kanchu, son of Kanjin. My dad's fighting for us at Kankoku Pass, so I promised him I'd protect my family. No way I'm going to let my mom and baby sister be taken as slaves by the enemy states. Shun. Kanchu, son of Kanjin. It is an honor to fight by your side in this decisive battle. Just now, he said fight by your side. Is the king going to fight here too? No, that won't do. Please return to Kanyo, your majesty. Just us will be enough. Please hurry back. Out of the question. I came here so that I could spill my blood alongside all of you. On this battlefield which holds the fate of Kin in its hands, how could I leave you now? Goin, son of Gomo, will fight with his majesty. Gakuko, son of Gakume, will fight too. I haven't gotten so weak that I'm part of the elderly just yet. Your majesty, I am Saikyo. I may have lost an arm in battle last year, but I can still fight. Koshun, daughter of Koho. I might be a woman, but I can still shoot arrows. Is it coming? Shin feels senses something. It's probably the army. The army's probably getting closer and closer. I'm Gancho. I offer my all to this battle, your majesty. I'll fight too. Please allow me to fight too. Rinki, son of Rinkan. Come. Rise up. Everyone, on your feet. Sai chooses to fight. Ah! Amazing. I've got goosebumps. Say, your majesty, have you resolved yourselves? Ah! This battle, on which hinges the survival of 530 years of Kin history, will without a doubt be under the protection of our sacred ancestors. All those who have given up their lives in times past will definitely be supporting our backs. We shall fight to the very end, O children of Kin. We will surely protect our kingdom. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Just like everything about it, it's like you ever took one of those speech classes in college, maybe even high school. I don't know if they're doing that now in high school. They might be doing speech classes or whatever, public speaking in high school. But everything about this was speech communication or public speaking 101. You know what I mean? How to persuade the crowd, how to get your point across, how to speak, how to carry yourself. You know what I mean? How to ingratiate yourself. Yo, that was cool. Sai readies himself. Oh boy. All right, let's go. I'm trembling. Amazing. This is incredible, Shin. Give me 1 second. I just gotta eat some little bit of my food. Gotta stay satiated, man. No pun intended. I'm trembling. Amazing. This is incredible, Shin. Yeah. Firing up everyone this much with just one speech is on par with a great general. And a bunch of commoners, too. You really are one hell of a king, Say. I knew it. My intuition was not mistaken. This man will be able to surpass the war god, King Sho. He can do it. Oki. South Path. Raboku Army. Inside Sai. Don't stop moving. Make sure you grab it. Be quick. Move it. Sai also served as the armory for the southern passage. This is like, man, it's such a good moment. You know what I mean? To rile them up like this, to get them to like, yo, this is such a good moment, yo. Sai also served as the armory for the southern passage. Next, hurry up. The enemy is almost here. Thanks to this, all his people were able to fully equip themselves and quickly take up their respective positions. Make pairs to help each other put on the armor. Everyone here, head for the east gate. Move it, Raboku and Hoken are coming. Those that had confidence in their strength were placed on the walls, while logistics were split into the medical team for tending to the wounded, as well as their weapons, resupply, and cooking teams. Reserve troop units were also created in case of emergencies, and crossbow teams had been stationed within the walls. Sai's soldiers were able to finish preparations before the Raboku and Hoken army arrived. However, it's no good. What is it, 10? We might have the soldiers now, but we don't have enough commanders who can take charge of the four walls. I was hoping that there would be someone in the leftover side garrison, but there's not a single actual commander left. The only four we have are myself, Shin, Shobun-kun, and Heki. But since it's better to have me in the command room so I can oversee the entire field and send reinforcements as needed, there's only 3 people to take the walls. One of the walls will be unmanned. What? I will go. No, not only is that dangerous, once the fight starts, you can't rely on morale alone. We need someone there who actually has knowledge and experience of being in command. Not to mention, on the off chance that something happens to you, we really won't be able to fight anymore. But by this point, it's too late to grab about this. The enemy is almost here. We have no choice but to use whatever we have. Looks like I'll have to take one of the walls too. But we're going up against Raboku here. He'll definitely attack us from all 4 sides and then try to open up a hole somewhere. And if we don't have someone to reinforce and counter that when the time comes, we won't even last half a day. Cavalry, a cavalry unit is approaching. What? Have they come? Not good. We must hurry to our... No, wait a bit. That voice just now. It came from the north gate. Eh? That means yes. From the direction of Kanyo. Oh boy. I am Kaioku. I'm Kaioku. I'm Kaioku. And I bring close to 100 vassals of Chief Shohei-kun. Under the orders of our master, we have come to serve as reinforcements for Sai. Yo. What? Reinforcements? From Shohei-kun? Though we may only number a few, I have brought 50 or so officers capable of leading. My master's words were to scatter them amongst the ranks as you see fit. What? Shohei-kun. Nice. Kaioku-sensei. Oh, 10. It's been a while. You know him, 10? He's one of the lecturers from the academy. Some seriously amazing people have come. Huh. Incidentally, we've come too. Ah, Moki. Along with Koa-san and Kinryo-san too. You've come to such a dangerous place. That my first battle will be here of all places surprised me as well. We were dragged here by Moki. Thank you. Thank you so much, Karyo-ten. Wahaha. Do not weep, Karyo-ten. Your tears are best suited for when we emerge victorious from this battle. And when you first know the body of a man. What are you talking about? Yo, this guy sounds like this guy. So that was weird. That was just weird. I don't know what that was about. You don't change. You should be wary of Moki. Wait, this isn't the time to be messing around. What are you saying, Sensei? Seems like a pretty strange bunch has arrived. With this, we're finally ready. Take up your positions. Yes, sir. I mean, it would make sense that 10 ended up with Moki and Shin ended up with Kyokai. That would make sense to me. With this, right? So you don't have to think much about shipping and anything like that. With this manga, I'm not as concerned about that. Not really. you know? And I kind of like that. With this, we're finally ready. Take up your positions. Oh, man. Somehow we've made it in time. Is it okay for you to be up here instead of at your post? I'll be going in a bit. It's still okay. You going to be staying up here? No. Once the battle starts, I'm planning on touring the four walls to boost morale. It's been 4 years, eh? Since we last fought together. Indeed. 'Tis a strange bond we share. Whenever I am in a crisis, you are often there. I was there too. You as well, 10. Thinking about it now, it was a close call 4 years ago. But this one's going to be a close one too. Have you prepared yourself? Yeah, of course. Yo, yo, that was so dope, though. That was so dope. I don't know why, but I could have cried just now, yo. That was so good. That was so good. That warmed my heart, y'all. That warmed my heart. Yeah. Huh. I have a whole load of stuff I want to tell you about. Let's get a few drinks together when night falls. Wine after a day's battle tastes really good. Then maybe I'll have a few drinks tonight too. Ha, that's rare of you. It'll be good if we survive until tonight to drink. In a way, you could say the first day is the most dangerous. Of course we'll be drinking. I will never allow the city to fall. That was so dope. Like even 10 was like, yeah, I'll drink, we families back together, Like she was so hyped. Yo, that's so good. It's like that's like those moments that it wasn't like this massive panel and we saw Say and Shin, sort of like, chest do like these like chest fist bumps, right? Like it was just like it like they didn't need to be too much there. It just was, and it like right. You can have powerful moments and like those little things, those little moments, like the way like in terms of panel placement and art and stuff like that. You don't need much. You don't need much. If you got a really great story and great narrative and great characters and all that stuff, and it'll do what it's gonna do. You know what I mean? It'll do what it's gonna do. Awesome. They're here. They're here. Man, they're all raiding. Oh boy, never Boku. Oh boy. All right, chapter 332, y'all. Let's move on. Let's move on. Yo. Oh man. Yep, coalition greatness, y'all. Yo, Orphe, what is up, man? I'm so glad you could make this stream, y'all. Because I know I've been really weird in terms of the hours and stuff like this. But the weekends, I'm definitely really trying to make sure that I stream early. You know what I mean? I stream around 1 o'clock. I'm trying to make sure that on a Saturday I don't stream before. I don't stream after. I don't start to stream after 1. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna start I'm gonna always start my streams on Saturdays and Sundays before 1:30. So from 1 o'clock beforehand, it's fair game. Usually I probably start at noon or something like that. 12, 1 o'clock, you know what I mean? But I'm glad you're here, man. I gotta get in on one of those My Hero Academia streams. I miss those a lot. You know what I mean? Those discussions are awesome. You're doing big things. You're doing big things. And if you haven't subbed to Orphe at any point, y'all should. Y'all should. Best MHA My Hero Academia YouTuber out there right now. Really great content, great analysis videos, discussion streams, stuff like that. Check them out. Check them out. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. All right. 10 is awesome. You know what I mean? All right, let's get into it, y'all. 332. All right. Announcement for Sai. And the stream, I'm gonna end the stream at 4. So it's like 3:11 now. So I'll end the stream at 4. So however many chapters I get to within that time, that's when I'll end the stream. Announcement for Sai. Odd, indeed. The reports indicated that Sai had barely any troops left. Did Kanyo perhaps send its troops here? That, or the common folk have taken up arms. Announcement for Sai, again, is the title. We're completely surrounded. There's nowhere for us to escape. None. Yeah. Who needs something like that? The only two options left to us are to win and survive, or lose and die. Drawn. But are we really going to fight to the death with these guys? We've got no choice. Let's do this. It would appear to be the latter. The brats riled themselves up. There's a guy on a horse coming over. Really? Riboku. I am Riboku of Zhao's 3 great heavens. So that's Riboku? I have an announcement for the people of Sai. To see ordinary folks such as yourselves courageously taking up arms fills me with nothing but respect. However, if you believe that it is possible for you to oppose us with reckless valor alone, then you are severely mistaken. On one side, we have we have yourselves, nothing but amateurs of warfare, against our army comprised of handpicked elites from each of the 6 coalition states. Elites from all 6 states? No way. Except those elites didn't exactly make it in time. Not quite. It seems they're just about to enter the Southern Passage. They should reach us in about 2 or 3 days. But that's 2 or 3 days away. And their commander is this army. And their commander of this army is none other than Hoken of Zhao's 3 great heavens, the same man who slew Oki 3 years ago, along with Dukyo just earlier. While I, Riboku, shall serve as a strategist. You do not even have the slightest chance of winning, in which case you should not needlessly sacrifice your lives in the name of a hopeless battle. Surrender, Sai. Do so, and I, Riboku, will personally guarantee that not a single person shall be killed. Not a single person? Hey, isn't the atmosphere kind of weird? Hey, don't tell me it's just going to end like that. Shindono, this is really bad. It's fine, Ensan. The fires lit by him won't be blown out so easily. Like we're gonna surrender, Ryoshiki. Huh? See? They're just a bit spooked because this is their first battle. All we need to do is give them a slight push from behind. Shindono. That's enough of your stupid prattling, Riboku. No one's gonna listen to your sweet talk. What kind of idiot comes out at the start of a fight to beg the enemy to surrender anyway? You're just scared of us, aren't you? Who's that? So loud. Slanty eyes? When did Riboku sama beg? At least my butt. Shin. Too bad for you, but your attempts to unsettle us aren't going to work. And the reason for that is because Sai has a reason to fight, even if it costs every last one of our lives. Now hurry up and come. No matter what happens, we will never let Sai fall to the likes of you. What's with them? What high morale? Ordinary peasants with such high morale? Just how on earth? Was it Shin of the Hishin unit? No, his strength isn't at this level yet. Was there another great general class commander left in Kanyo? It appears we have no choice but to do battle now. Deputy Shin Seijo. It cannot be helped. If we attempt to pass by, we risk being attacked from the rear while crossing the Isui River. This is the final task that awaits us before Kanyo. Advance, archer teams, forward. Though I find turning out blades on the common folk to be unsettling. The blame for that lies with the other side. How absolutely foolish, the people of Kin. We shall carve the name of Sai into the history as the city of tragedy. I mean, look, nothing's gonna be worse than that. Remember that the tragedy in the battle with that the Renpa, the one with Renpa, who was on Wayside, I believe. And there was that guy who's kind of like a zombie, kind of like one of his like four sort of like people. I can't remember his name, but like he was kind of like zombified, but it was because like he was so filled with like rage and despair and sadness from that like awful tragedy where they had that massive mass grave. I mean, I don't know what's gonna beat that. You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna beat that. And what happened before, you know what I mean? Like, they were buried alive. Like, nah, I don't know. They've entered the arrow range. Cario 10. Ready? Go. Counter volley while grouped up. Here they come. Fourth year of Zhao King's Daojiang or Tojo's reign, 241 BC. General Pang Nuan or Hoken leads Zhao, Chu, Wei, and Yan in the siege of Qin City, Zhui, or Sai. From the Shiji records of the Grand Historian, Zhao Shijia. Keep shooting. The enemy archers haven't started retaliating that much yet. Just keep shooting them. It started. Straight ahead. Concentrate on the area near the flag. Wow. Focus fire. Oh my goodness, all those arrows. Dario. Do not falter. Do not turn your gaze away out of fear. This is what a battle is. Stand firm and face forward. This is what it means to protect your kingdom. Your Majesty. They've somehow managed to shoot back. Nicely done. Shindono, shield. That was funny. All right, what's next? 333 is entitled The Eastern Wall. Uh-oh, the ladders are coming. What is that? What's up with that huge ladder? Isn't it gonna break like that? Oh, it's like, okay. It's latched on. They're coming. Stop them. Oh no. They've already climbed up and created a foothold. That's right. Cario 10. Another ladder has appeared over there too. Be quiet. The walls of Sai aren't that tall. It was within our expectations that their ladders would reach the tops. Told you, didn't I? It's all going to come down to an all-out melee brawl on the walls. But the militia is just getting slaughtered. Let's push out. Cario 10. Stop them. There's Shin for you. Yeah, you're not messing with Shin. You might have some elites, but unless Hoken comes up there, y'all ain't got nobody that's coming up there. Raboku ain't damn sure ain't coming up there. I mean, I love Raboku, but Raboku ain't about that life. Not right now. Right now, maybe in the past, he was about that life, but right now, he ain't about this life. All right? Shin about to destroy. No. Let's go. That incredible. Shin of the He Shin unit. Incredible. Boom. I mean, he's grown so much. Like, Shin is like, he's grown. He's leaps and bounds, y'all. Like, I can't say like how important that Rinko battle was. You know what I mean? Super, super important. Oh, looks like there's one guy who's pretty good. Don't let him get carried away. Surround him and kill him. Idiots. The ones who are going to get surrounded and killed are you. If it's on the walls, then you're the ones who are outnumbered. Don't underestimate us. We've always been the ones fighting against overwhelming odds. But now the tables have turned. And thanks to our experience at the siege of Koro City, we've got a pretty good grasp of siege battles too now. To us, you idiots are just trickling in at the slowest pace in the world. It doesn't get any easier than this. It's so strong. Of course, something like this is a given. The Hishin unit is a unit that has truly fought their way up to where they are now. If it's a simple clash involving only infantry like this, then I'm confident they wouldn't lose to even the Gyoku Ho or Gakuka units. So long as we have the Hishin unit, the frontal southern wall won't fall easily. Cario 10. It was not an easy path. From his beginnings as a lowly servant, the path he had to walk up, he had to walk to build up a unit like this. You can be sure that it was not a simple matter. I only joined up with him halfway, so I didn't see the whole thing either. But Shin has really walked one hell of a road to stand at where he is now. Say, that's why he's become so strong. Ryusen, I'm leaving this spot to you. All right, fellas, on to the next one. What's this? We've lost that foothold already? It's because the He-Shin unit is there. They're the linchpin of the south wall. Ah, those guys. The one whose captain personally took down Rinko, the right arm of the former Three Great Heaven Renpa. Heh. Well then, I suppose the great Fute-sama better go ahead and cut his head off in a flash. Man, you ain't nobody. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about this guy. Zhao Army, 3,000 man commander, Fute. Get out of here, man. Scrub. Stop making yourself out to look like a scrub right now. You doing real scrubbish things right now. I better go cut off his head in the flash. I command 3,000 men. Cornball, get out of here. Hold it, moron. Riboku-sama hasn't given you orders to join the battle yet, has he? Don't kick my beloved horse. Give me 1 second, I just gotta get a drink of water. See. Yeah, but if we just leave them alone, they're just gonna keep building momentum, especially the militia. It's fine, because right now, our main target isn't the south wall. City of Sai, east wall. Heki-sama, the ladders just keep latching on one after another. East wall, commander, Heki. The amount of enemy arrows, there's more than we imagine. No, their range is just very long. Even the archers in the rear can hit us. The east wall seems to be having difficulty. They're utilizing the wind. I only realized after climbing up here, but occasionally there blows an easterly wind. And considering how Riboku dispatched a large portion of his troops to the east side right from the start, he must have noticed too. The height advantage conferred during a battle of archers is nullified when you are shooting against the wind. And if the breeze is especially strong, it may even empower the opposition. Heki. Then, on the other hand, the west wall being defended by Shobun-kun, his archers must be enjoying the benefits of having the wind behind them. With all the bolts being rained down from the crossbows inside, I imagine the enemy is taking huge losses. While the north wall behind us has Kyoku-sama, they seem to have brought some strange contraption for us to use in defensive siege battles. Most likely, they won't be having trouble anytime soon. As expected, the problem we face right now is the eastern wall. Oh boy. What? Loud cheering. Will the east wall be okay? What's with that rain of arrows? Karyo 10, are you certain that of that wall, Commander Heki's competence? I don't know. I told you, did it not? I told you, I don't know. I told you I don't know. I've never fought with him before. Then again, he is a 3,000 man commander. Surely he must be. No, even amongst 3,000 man commanders, there are various types. Heki is an officer with true achievements under his belt, but since I haven't actually witnessed them, I was somewhat worried, which is why I've devised a trick to be left up the eastern wall sleeve. Ah, all right, 10. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, 10. Let's see what you got. Chapter 334 is entitled Sai, Fighting On Bravely. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Oh boy. Man, this is bad. Another ladder has caught on. Incoming. This dude is so corny to me. There's always this dude that has you know those dudes with like creepy smiles and stuff. Usually they end up dead. You know, they're way too arrogant. Like way too arrogant. Riboku Army Deputy Commander, Shinsei Jo, currently fiercely attacking Sai's eastern wall. How easy, how simple. Teach the fools of Kin the true terror of warfare. The enemy footholds are increasing. Not good. If this keeps up, Heki-sama. Oh, Hecky, don't be taking that L right now. Hecky, you got to take a W right now. If you take a L, but Hecky's cool. Hecky's done some great things. But right now I don't feel like watching Hecky take an L. I don't. Above the south wall, Kin Army HQ. The cheering's getting even louder. Cario 10. What on earth is that trick you left at the eastern wall? It's because I was worried that I had every last one of them posted to the eastern wall. The troops that boast the most powerful martial might in the city right now. The most powerful troops in the city? Right. Now, send out the reserves to the enemy foothold. Yes, sir. Out of my way, militia. Having lost their master, they are still in the midst of suffering. And then incredible rage. Raise the high flags. Oh, wow. The Duke Hyo soldiers. Yeah. Let's go. Ora. How dare you kill a Duke? How dare you? Yo, revenge, revenge. We're going to kill every last one of you bums. They've crushed one of their footholds so swiftly. Look, that one over there just got destroyed too. Amazing. So this is what Hecky-sama was aiming for, keeping Adukyo's troops in reserve, just as planned. Hecky, I may be handing all of Dukyo's troops to you, but you must not utilize them right from the very start. For our forces, which are mostly comprised of the militia, the much more powerful Dukyo troops are a valuable weapon, which is why we have to keep them out of arrow fire and use them as a reserve unit for smashing enemies' footholds. That's the best way we'll be able to utilize their strength. Not to mention, there's actually one more objective we have to aim for. Honestly speaking, we cannot focus entirely on defense in this upcoming siege. Even while defending, we need to think of some method to wear down the enemy's manpower. Doing so would prove a disastrous blow to the lone Riboku army, which is cut off from both supplies and reinforcements. And the ones that do this shall be the southern and your eastern walls. If the enemy swarms your walls in large numbers, then we will wipe them all out in one fell swoop, allowing us to steadily reduce their numbers. Oh, they've done it. Most of the footholds have been destroyed, as expected of Hecky-sama. I forgot to say that it was 10th plan. It's cool, man, Hecky. You just gotta enact the plan. Do your thing. All right? Very good. Have the Dukyo troops fall back once again. Reassume defensive formations atop the wall. I see. By using all the Dukyo troops as reserves, they'll serve as pieces purely for attacking, while our defenses act as a kill zone. However, this comes at the cost of the militia troops that are normally defending, taking large casualties. You've really gotten stronger, haven't you, Cario 10? Dukyo soldiers certainly are quite noisy, but loyal hounds. Ugh, this guy's so corny. But sir, now we have troublesome foes guarding the east wall. Get up here, Zhao scum. Dukyo's troops withdraw. Aye. Not only were they formidable to begin with, but now they've lost their beloved master too. This will be a costly battle. Send in our elite units too. With this, the eastern wall shall be dyed red with the blood of both sides. Kanyo. What? The 30,000 residents of Sai have taken up arms due to the king's speech? Yes. Good. As expected of his majesty. So you pulled it off. Ace? Oh, so you pulled it off. Ace. That's like, I guess it's like a pun, you know? That's kind of going on there because it's like name, like an A sounds like A-sen, say? Like that's, I guess that's what's happening there. The king had such power within him. Ryofui-sama. This is, Ryofui is like, rats. And how goes the battle itself? Sir, Sai has already entered combat. So they sure are surrounded and under attack from all directions. Reports say that at the moment, they are holding out steadily. For an inexperienced army like this comprised mainly of militia, you could say the first day is especially important. Wouldn't you agree, Chief? That is correct. The decisions of the commanders on the scene may play a large role in whether or not we overcome the first day. But the key point is still the question of whether or not these everyday men and women are able to fight on an individual basis. In essence, it all boils down to how large of a fire His Majesty has stoked within them. If Sai manages to hold out for the first day, then we may very well hold a sliver of hope. Inside Sai. Oh boy, lots of stuff going on. Oi, oi, this is taking way too long. This ain't something to laugh at. Ah, you okay, Dene? Ah, suck it, Buckteeth. Heh, if those guys are able to fight like that, then this is nothing. Heh. 10. What is it? Say. The first day is meant to be a great trial, is it not? Yep. Look, it's dusk. Yep. Oh, yeah. Chapter 335 is entitled The First Night. Withdraw! Yes, sir. Prepare to make camp. Bring back the dead and injured, too. Pick up as much equipment as you can. Ah, we did it. We did it. Don't go pissing your pants in joy just because you managed to hold out the first day, you rookies. Eating some food. That said, we did it, Shandona. Lieutenant So Sweet. Nice work out there. So sweet. Does it feel like they pulled out a bit too early? The Raboku army? No. The Raboku army this time is a detachment that was aiming to sneak around our battle lines. Due to that, they didn't bring any siege engines such as towers. Even if it's Raboku, there's only so much you can achieve by attempting to siege a city with ladders and arrows alone. Not to mention, it's not as if our losses were small either. The East Wall especially seems to have taken out hideous casualties. Even the fact that they chose to retreat before the sun came down is only natural when you consider how long it must take for that many soldiers to make camp. Well, whatever. Nah, use your instincts, Shin. Use them. It doesn't matter what Raboka tries to pull. You just need to smash any enemy who climbs his way up here. Meanwhile, at the same time, same Kankoku Pass. Same thing today. They've retreated without doing anything all again, boss. My lord. Following Raboku's departure, the situation at Kankoku Pass remained at a standoff. Having crushed the true commander Kanmei, the Mobu army went on to pressure the fronts to the left and right. This was one of the reasons why the coalition had become unable to advance. However, the fact that Raboku was closing in on Kanyo from the southern passage was also a large contributing factor. The coalition commander Shunshin-kun understood that. The city of Kanyo and the surrounding area, which Raboku was approaching, had sent the majority of their soldiers here, the Kankoku Pass. Hence, it was prudent to stay here and keep an eye on the Kin army so that they would not be able to turn back and ride to Kanyo's aid. The Chu and Zhao have returned to their camps. On the other side of the field, Mogo and the others had also learned of Kanyo's peril. Report from Kanyo. The Raboku army has still not reached Kanyo. They have engaged the city of Sai, located right outside Kanyo. Sai? Sai is fighting? It's true that Sai isn't exactly a weak city, but where did they get the soldiers from? I'm afraid we don't have any details, but our orders from High Commander to continue concentrating on defending Kankoku Pass. However, Mogo and the others were powerless to do anything. They knew that the moment they turned their backs to go to Kanyo, the coalition would immediately launch an all-out attack on the pass itself. And now they had even received orders from Kanyo itself to hold position. In other words, both sides of Kankoku Pass could do nothing but sit there and await further news from Kanyo and the Raboku army. So bored. Come, Koyoku. Let's have a tumble. He's running away. Koyoku is running away. Hurry up and bring Kanyo down already, Raboku. If you make us wait too long, I won't be able to restrain myself when we enter Kanyo. You called it off? Indeed. The militia soldiers' morale is much higher than I had expected. To squander our resources via brute force on just the first day cannot be considered a wise decision, so I called off the attack midway. After all, there was still the issue of Kanyo after this hurdle. So you minimize our losses. But didn't the deputy go at it pretty hard at the East Wall? Something about using our elites too? Hardly. Also, don't go standing before me. It's fine. Battle-hardened men like the Dukyo soldiers cannot be defeated without paying a toll of blood. So the militia are different? But of course. Even if their morale is high, ultimately, amateurs will still be amateurs. Taking into account their lack of experience in warfare, we will conquer Sai using half of our strength. Half? Half? Roboku-sama. Wait, just how in the world? First, concerning our army of 40,000 men, please cleanly split the front and rear into two halves. Front and rear? Are we doing that the first thing in the morning? No. Now. Oh, man. Now, enemy attack. We're under attack. Bruh. We're under attack. This cheering. Quickly, everyone to your positions. Get back to your positions. Man, thought we had a breather, but now a night strike? We'll be fine. 10. 10 took precautions. She had plenty of soldiers posted on the walls just in case. Shoot them. It's something to panic about. It's the same as during the day. Keep at it. So they came after all 10. Yeah. How is it going? I can't tell. It's because the moon isn't out. It's pitch black down there. You can't see a thing. The enemy camp has no fires either. Did they blow them out on purpose? It's so that we won't be able to grasp the true numbers. That's right. And this deliberate, loud cheering, it might be trying to trick us into thinking that there's not a large number of them. So the moment we drop our guard, they'll hit us with a huge attack. If that's the case, then it's the exact same situation as during the day. We have no choice but to keep an eye out for a while. Yeah. But the question of just how long that while is would be a big problem. Ha, they're really going at it. So loud. The guys inside aren't losing in volume either. Hurry up and get to bed. We'll need to wake up early. That's true. The truth was that at this time, only half of Roboku's forces were participating in this attack, leaving the other half asleep. Furthermore, the group that was charged with the night attack was only half of them had proceeded into Sai's arrow range to take shots. The rest were simply standing outside and lending their voices to the noise. That's really smart. Meanwhile, Sai had chosen to let loose as many arrows as they could into the darkness. So, this night attack would continue throughout the entire night. Man. Please wake me when the sun rises. They're going to be exhausted after that, man. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to be right back, all right, y'all? I'll be right back. All right, I'll be right back. All right, you're back. Let's do it. Let's do it. Again, ending the stream at 4, so we got like 20 minutes left, around like roughly 20 minutes. So let's read as many chapters as we can within that time. All right, and then I'll check out the chat and see what's going on, and all that jazz. Chapter 336, entitled "Fute Takes Action Lively." Yeah, they're exhausted, Morning, huh? Yeah, 10 is really upset because she knew that was the case. Fute takes action lively. It's the title of chapter 336. In the end, Sai had continued shooting arrows throughout the entire night. Stop shooting, ceasefire, huh? As the skies lightened, they finally realized that the enemy had only fielded half their numbers. There's so little enemies, but this cheering is, stop shooting. What's going on here? There's very little dead enemies too. What? Quite a lot of them didn't even enter arrow range. They tricked us? We ended up overthinking it because our opponent is Roboku. Not good. Have all the people inside the city take a rest right now. There's still a bit of time before the sun comes up. Let them sleep, even if it's just a tiny wink. Bring down half of the men we have on the walls too. Bringing half of them down will take time. Just let them rest up there. At this point, Sai attempted to rest. However, there was not a single person in the militia who was able to fall asleep in the midst of the enemy's roars. And then, the enemy soldiers are switching out. As we expected, they're coming out with the sun. The enemy is coming. Archers, get ready. Here they come. Sai was once again thrown into the battle in the worst possible condition. That was a good sleep. What's this? Sai-san seems to be sleepy. Now then, let's do this with a bang, shall we? Second day. Oh boy. Shoot him down. Keep shooting. Don't let the enemy get close. The Zhao are climbing up. That's good. Good. That's it. Keep packed up close in the front and push them back. Oh, they're pushing them back. The militia are pushing the enemy back. Have they gotten used to it? It actually feels like they're more stable than yesterday. That's good. It's almost noon, Kaine. Yeah, strange. Not getting any sleep. They're not fighting sloppier than yesterday. You think so? If you ask me, all they need is just one prick in the right place and the whole thing will collapse. And the ones to land that strike will be us. Fute unit, moving out. Kaine unit 2. Let's do this, He-Shin unit. Man, this dude is, to me, he's a scrub. He hasn't proven anything to me yet. Scrub. Fute and Kaine have set off. Ryu-sen, can you take care of those guys on the left? I got it. Boom. It's 100-man Commander Ryu-sen from the He-Shin unit. The 100-man commander has come to help us. You're a big one, aren't you? Huh? Nice. A 100-man commander right off the bat. Whoa, what just happened? What was that? Yo, did he just like land and then just like... Phew. Sorry, one of my cats is being ridiculous. Stinky, what are you doing? Go. Pew! Too slow. Poor Ryu-sen. Man. Oh, 100-man Commander Ryu-sen. Man. Have an extra one. Oh, and then he stabbed this guy while the dude was falling. This dude is such a scrub. Just scrub to me. Ryu-sen. We'll leave this spot to Kaine and her chumps since they're climbing up now. We're heading left. Because that's where Shinkun is, the captain of the He-Shin unit. Hurrah! Shindono. What's up, Ben-san? To our left. At Denyu. No, Ryu-sen's post. Something has happened there. What? Haha. Like I said, you're too slow. And one for you, too. This dude is such a tool, man. Like, not even a tool, but just like, what a jerk. Or woman, I don't know. I'm not sure. What a jerk, though. What a jerk. What's this? That guy was a 100-man commander too? Oh dear. Looks like Sai has lost 2 of their precious officers. 2 of them. Mm-mm-mm. What is that, man? He's cutting down the the Heshin unit's officers one after another. Hold it, Runt. I'm still alive. Oh, you're pretty hardy, aren't you, old man? Hardy and huge. Huh. Well, I guess I'll just have to send your ball-like head rolling to the floor. Denyu-san. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. What? This guy's kind of fast. Wait a sec. If it isn't Shin-kun. Who is this? I feel like we probably met him before, but I'm just not remembering. Keep saying Shin-kun. Someone from the village, maybe? I don't know. 337. The man who will become is titled The Man Who Will Become One of the 3 Heavens. There's a bonus manga. Not concerned about that. Wow. Shin can't hit him at all. Huh. I'm over here. Don't get cocky. Hup. Ugh. Ooh, Shin got hit. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Ugh. Man, he's getting hit up. He's getting hit up. Whoa, he got a slice right on his face. Oh, okay. All right. All right. The dude ain't so scrubbish right now. Shin Dora. Aha, you're pretty tough. Don't worry about me. You guys concentrate on his followers. How's that guy so fast? Shin can't even land a single scratch on him. It looks like I might have expected too much out of the man who cut down Rinko. Rinko? Yeah, weren't you the one who did him in? Rinko, of Renpa's 4 heavenly kings. Ha. I guess this means, well, at the young age of 20, I've already surpassed the likes of Rinko, eh? Are you kidding me? You're nothing compared to him. Huh, no need to get so mad. It's not like I have something against him or anything. I never had any interest in Renpa's right arm since the very start. Because I'm going to be the man who attains the final seat of Zhao's 3 great heavens. The man who will become one of the 3 great heavens? Bad luck that you ran into me. Just give up, Shin-kun. What a this person leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's a dude, but I don't know. You know, something about the mask. You know, usually when that's the case, it's usually a woman, but I don't know. It's usually a woman, but I don't know. All right, Kaine is fighting. Did Fute's head head off to the left? Yeah, said he was going after Shin of the Heshin unit, and that he was leaving our Kaine unit to take care of his spot. Are you joking? What, leaving it to me? We're not playing a game here. For God's sake. Well, whatever. We'll dig in and set up a spot as a rally point. Then we'll bring down the southern wall in a single push. Strategist girl, why are you down here? No, this is good. After Ryu-sen-san got taken out, we've had no idea what to do. I saw. That's why I came. Mario 10. They're aiming for this spot. Call the archers off and replace them with infantry. Line up shields and stand firm. Don't let them break your formation. Well, don't let them break our formation. If we collapse even once, we won't be able to stop them. Mario 10. They're fighting. Don't mess with me. Ha. Shin, Captain. This guy's way too hard to deal with. He's not that strong, but he's so fast I can't catch him at all. I can't hit him no matter how many times I swing my sword. This guy's speed might actually give even Kyokai a run for her money. I mean, I kind of figured it out like a little bit before because of his speed, and I thought about Kyokai, And also the chapter kind of started with like Kyokai on the title. So it might be the person that killed Kyokai's sister. That'd be interesting. And then maybe Kyokai would come out of nowhere and just be like, blah, blah, and then end this dude. Interesting. Kyokai. Yeah, they train together. That makes your 5th death in a row. I might be using all my breathing speed on I might be using all my breathing on speed right now, but you're still getting killed far too easily. Would you like to know the secret behind this? Sure. Sure. Do I really have to do that thing again? Isn't that a given? Please enlighten me, oh great Kyokai-sama. Yo. That was really funny. Very well. Carrying out the same practice she did with her sister. Cool. It's true that I'm fast, but it's not like I'm so fast that your reflexes are completely unable to catch me. Then why am I always missing? Because I've been baiting you into missing. Due to my speed, you always start swinging your sword before I even enter your reach. However, due to how precise that reflex is, it makes leading your movements extremely leading your movements extremely easy. Kind of like if I move like this, you'll always come at me like this. So you were making me miss? Fighters who fight with speed are able to skillfully manipulate you like so. Once you've started your swinging your sword blindly, they'll match your rhythm and strike the finishing blow. Then again, if you stand there and don't attack, you'll lose your head too. Then what am I meant to do? Think about that yourself. Well, basically, it just means time to finish him. Shin of the He-Shin unit. Don't fall for their bait. He didn't step in, and he even backed out instead? He's still trying to run away. Do you really think your speed is a match for... Impossible. Someone like me actually got baited by this sort of chump? Boom. He got him. Nice. Man. He like knocked him back like a tennis ball, yo. You're pretty weak for someone who's gonna be one of the 3 great heavens. Yeah, tell him, Shin, tell him. Or her, tell him. Kario 10. Eh? Right? That's what I'm talking about, right? The way the chapters end. Whoa, somebody's arm got... Oh, that's Kaine. Okay. Right? You don't need this massive panel to show Kario and Kaine facing each other, to know that this is the big deal, da-da-da. You know what I mean? I can figure that out. You know? So we move on to the next chapter. Chapter 338 is entitled The Conflicting Duo. Nice, that's the captain for you. Not good. He must have hit his head. Captain! All right, let's go. Oh, Shin, that's 10? Strategist girl. The Conflicting Duo. Out of my way. Kario 10. Eh? Kaine? Kario 10. If you ever find yourself without a home, come seek me out. You really shot at me, eh? Oh, wow. She got hit. Ooh. Crack. What are you doing, Kaine? That's the He-Shin unit strategist. Hurry up and cut her head off. I know that. Konjin, what's up? We're taking her prisoner. Take her back down the ladder. What? Silence. That's an order. I better get something out of this later. Shut up and go. Tell the others that she's mine, so no one is to lay a hand on her. Huh? You swing that way? Hurry up and get moving. What am I doing? What are you trying to pull? He's coming for Kario 10. Did he kill Fute? Stop him! Don't get in my way! Man, she got knocked back too. Oh, snap. Oh, 10. I know, you know 10's gonna probably pull her up. Oh, ooh, that looked, oof. Some of them fall and they snap their necks. Oof. Cario 10. What are you doing, 10? Just let her fall. I owe Kaine a debt. Who cares? She's our enemy. Captain Kaine is. All of you below, get ready to catch the captain. Whenever you're ready. Come with me, Cario 10. I promise no harm will come to you. We both know that Sai's going to fall. You'll just be dragged along to your death if you stay here. Yeah. Sai won't fall, and even if it does, I'll choose to die together with all my comrades. You leave me no choice. I cannot allow the enemy strategist to simply escape. Planty Eyes, let go or I'll stab her through the throat. Like I'm just gonna let go, you idiot. Shin, what are you doing? Nice timing, Byhead. Kill the enemy. Kill the enemy captain that's dangling below me. What? Got it. Ah, Kaine's falling. Anytime. What? Boom. Nissan, you okay? I broke my arm. Who cares about you? 10. What do you think you're doing? What were you? I know already. I know that what I did was wrong. I screwed up. I'm sorry. Next time, I'll do the right thing. What do you think you're doing? Ignoring the great Fute-sama like that? Ah, that guy's back. Get back, all of you. Wait a moment. Just now, you just pushed Kaine off, didn't you? Huh? You pushed my future wife off the wall. You son of a... He's coming. You idiot. I'm gonna murder Everlast. Oh, Ryusen. Is that Ryusen or is that Denyu? Looks like Ryusen. Yeah, Ryusen, right? Ryusen, yo, he knocked him off the wall, yo. Ute is falling. Huh? What? Boom. Looks like he made it out alive. Shin, Ryusen. Despite the absences of their captains, the Fute and Kaine units proved themselves to be formidable opponents, resulting in the Southern Wall being home to the fiercest fighting on the second day. The Southern Wall would end up using its entire reserves just to drive off those two units. Furthermore, the two cornerstones of the Hishin unit, Ryusen and Denyu, were also taken out of action in this battle. On the other hand, Riboku had noticed how the kin were able to continue fighting despite having not rested. Who is it? And raised his eyebrows in slight puzzlement. A person capable of inspiring militia to this level. Bonus manga, and that's the end. That's the end of 338. It is 3:59. We've been streaming for quite some time. Oh man. Yo. You know, he just talks too much. You know, he's just like, he's corny. He's a scrub. Excuse scrub to me. You know? Yeah, John Boy, still going strong. Everybody that came through, thank you so much. Solaris 290, Shed the Dank, Richard the God, Orphe, Vaikuzan, His Almighty King. Thank you all for coming through. This is awesome. I'm pretty much gonna end here because like there are so many chapters I want to read, but it is 4 o'clock. I said I was gonna stream until 4, and that's what I'm gonna do because I gotta keep myself on some sort of schedule. If I don't, then I end up like not wasting time because like this is never like a waste of time to me, but it's like I don't have time to do other things that I need to do during the day, so that like when the week comes, I don't have to do them during the week, you know. So I'm gonna end the stream here, but that was part 22, y'all. Part 22 of the Kingdom Read-A-Thon. I know there's like way more greatness coming in this arc. I already know that. I can tell, you know, I can sort of feel it. But we had some awesome moments today. Oh, again, another moment of silence for Dukyo. All right, moment of silence for Dukyo. He did his thing. He taught Hoken another lesson, you know, and that was awesome. Hoken coming through was awesome. Riboku did his greatness stuff. But I really, really love the fact that like Sei and Shin and Ten are fighting together right now, and like that they're doing this awesome stuff. Really, really cool. There were some like, you know, moments that like artistically weren't like embellished or anything like that, but I thought that was great because it shows like there's like strength in that, and your writing being able to sort of push the strength for you, as opposed to like you having to sort of make this massive panel. The art is extremely beautiful, and that's cool. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying that when you see points like that, like when like the sort of when Sei and Shin, you know, do those sort of like chest bumps like with each other, and like Ten smiles, and Moki's like, what's going on here? Like that stuff is cool, and like the panels weren't like massive, like, you know, huge, but they weren't even like particularly detailed, but they resonated so strongly because of the history that they have, because of the writing, all the characters, the moment. That's what I'm talking about, you know? So, you know, for me, like, that's the sign of like great writing and great, and a real great like acknowledgement of like relationships and characters, and stuff like that. Really, really great moment. It's one of the moments that I really remember. Again, and again, it wasn't like this really incredible panel and stuff like that. I think Kingdom really shines in that way. Like Kingdom will have these amazing panels, but those panels aren't really what make Kingdom. It's the little stuff. It's like the moments before the panels are introduced. It's like, you know, a little sort of conversation between these characters at a certain point, and there might be a part of that conversation that just really resonates, you know? Stuff like that is awesome. I still do not know what happened to Duke Hyo and Hoken. I don't know if he lost his arm or not, but he definitely got a scar from Duke Hyo, so does that. But if Hoken lost his arm, man, that'd be some stuff. But yeah, all right, that was part 22 of the Kingdom Read-A-Thon. Thank y'all for coming through. I really wanted to make sure that this was a long one. I think this was like roughly 3 hours, maybe a little bit less, because I started a little bit past 1. But I really want to stop here because I want to make sure that you know, I don't overdo it. That I gave you good content, and that I can, you know, go do some stuff like that I need to get done. I wanted to do another stream today, and maybe I will. I don't know, maybe like sometime tonight. I'll see, depending on like the time and everything. But most likely, I'm gonna end up doing that stream tomorrow. But we'll see. It might be like it'll probably be a shorter stream. There's a manga that I really want to react to, and there's another. I'm gonna do Your Lie in April tomorrow. Like that's gonna be a good one. That might be another long one, but we'll see. Might be another long one. I might. I'm gonna read a bunch of chapters for that one, and then we'll see what else I'm gonna react to. Maybe I'll react to Paradise Kiss tomorrow, and this other manga that someone suggested to me, the first volume. It's like a digital volume, so maybe I'll react to that too. I'll see what happens. All right. So Your Lie in April is definitely gonna be tomorrow. That might be a longer stream because I missed last Sunday and reacting to that. So we're gonna react to Your Lie in April tomorrow. That'll probably be a stream where we do like 10, well, maybe like 12 chapters. And then we'll see. Maybe we'll also react to either Paradise Kiss or the other manga that I wanted to react to. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. And yeah. So that's what I'll do. All right. And maybe the other chapters, like the Shokugeki no Soma chapters, Dr. Stone, maybe Dr. Stone catch up. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So I'm the Black Manga Critic. Shouts out to all y'all for coming through. This was awesome. This was an awesome stream. It was super dope. All right. I really enjoyed myself. It's super cool. All right. Really dope. And food tastes trash. Like, you know, like I might end up the Kingdom Read-A-Thon streams with that. Cause like the second he started gumming, I was like, this guy is trash, man. This guy is like such a cornball. You know, I already knew he was a cornball, but like he just continued to keep doing cornball things. So he is forever a cornball at this point. All right. But shouts out to everybody that came through. Yo. Yeah, Heki too. Heki is cool. Heki is one of my guys. Like Heki, like is that dude that you need. He's kind of like the person that I guess I can sort of most compare him to is kind of like a Jinbei from like One Piece. Like Jinbei, like, but I love Jinbei way more than I love Heki. But the sort of similar, like, you know, serious when they need to be serious, can be comical in certain instances, extremely dependable, you know, in certain ways. And I like characters like that. Characters like that are extremely necessary because without them, most people would just end up dead. So in their respective series. So shout out to Heki too. All right. Even though people like, you know, like to clown on Heki and stuff like that, shout out to Heki. All right. So ending the stream now. I'm the Black Manga Critic. Shouts out to all y'all. Part 23 of the Kingdom Read-A-Thon will be next Saturday. All right. That's going to be another long stream. I'm going to try to make sure that the streams are a good 2-hour stream. Like, so that it's going to be another long stream because I really want to get, I want to catch up. I want to get through these chapters. And yeah. All right. So I'm the Black Manga Critic. Thank y'all for coming through. Come through tomorrow for my stream of Your Lie in April Read-A-Thon. That's going to be tomorrow on Sunday, probably around the same time. And well, not the same time. Probably later on in the day. All right, because that's something that I have to go to. And I'm out, y'all.